It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So the fun thing, right, is that after I had all those problems a few weeks ago, where it was like I was having all those issues of, you know, I'd get ready, I'd get partway through the stream, the machine would start crapping itself and everything. So now I reboot, like religiously, within about 30 minutes of going online. Like before I'll even start my countdown, I'll reboot the PC, which is good practice, truthfully, as a streamer. The problem is that as soon as I do that, I invariably forget to do something else very important. And if you're here regularly, you probably know what it is. Ah, Merton's already got it. Merton's already got it. I get all the way to 30 seconds left in the countdown, and my brain is like, hey, did I start the Elgato app? And you know what? I didn't. Oh my God. And it's going to be stupid on me again today, ladies and gentlemen. I love everything about this. All right, well, we're just going to have to suffer. You guys are going to have to suffer through it today. It's just not going to look as good as it should. Because I'm not gonna get this fixed in time, and I just don't care. So I need that button. Hi everybody, how we doing? How we doing? All right, I gotta download the right thing. Yeah, go away. I'll download this and deal with it later. Ugh. This Elgato thing, man. Sometimes. Now today, you guys asked me what costume I was wearing. I decided I'd cosplay Mr. Deacon. What do you think? What do you think? You like the Gunners? You like? I think I make a pretty decent Deacon here. Yep, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Elgato was the devil. Yep, Freddy is the devil. Yeah, no, seriously, it's seriously irritating. I'm honestly, it's exhausting dealing with Elgato's camera software. I keep wondering, like, you know, they make a face cam. This is just a regular Joe Blow face cam. They make a face cam pro now. It's gonna freeze on you for a sec while I get this window out of my way. See, I'm legit frightened to try it, right? Because I'm almost afraid to be disappointed that it'll be, oh, for God's sake, like, why is this suddenly a thing now? I'm almost afraid it's gonna be worse than it used to be. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Oh, is it doing a 4K? Oh, I think I know what's happening over here now. Yeah, it's magically gone to like 4K, and so I have to fix all this garbage. Give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. No, you. That's gonna have to do, because I'm not dealing with this tonight. In the same way that I'm not dealing with trick-or-treaters tonight, I refuse to deal with this thing's shenanigans. Alright, that'll work. Chaser, I think I know exactly what mission you're on. I think I know exactly what mission you're on. All right, let's come over here. Hi, guys. How we doing? I did not see your pick in Discord, Xander. By the way, happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. I am obviously not wearing costumes. I'm a little weird. Like, I'm not really much of a big Halloween costume guy, right? It's generally not my my area of enjoyment. Trying to make it a couple little tweaks here. Give me a moment. There we go. I like that. That looks like it's about right. Let's run with that right now. I'm generally not a Halloween costume guy. I generally... if I'm gonna wear a costume, it's gonna be to con, right? Like, you take me to a proper nerd convention. Costume time, baby. Let's go. Right? But yeah. Oh, Gabe. I think you're fired. Guys, I think I just fired Gabe. I think that's what happened right there. Wow, that was cold. It's so funny, too, because I'll never... we were in Belgrade, right? We were in Belgrade, and I'm sitting at a table. I don't remember who I was with. It was probably like TC. I think it was probably the first night. I'm there with TC, Chaos, Zath is sitting there, Grumpy Beard. I forget if Soam was there or not. There's like 5 or 6 of us sitting on this table just BSing. And everybody starts talking about how old we are. We're trying to figure out who the oldest CC in Belgrade is, like in terms of age. And turns out Grumpy Beard is older than I am. Hellrig, you're right, Gabe. I believe that. Hellrig, one of the German CCs, is actually in his early 50s. Maxi, to Jurassic Park. Thank you. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. In his early 50s. So he was the winner. Grumpy was a few years younger than that, and I was a few years younger than Grumpy. So I was like third. But we're sitting on this table, and I'm talking to them, and they're like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 46." They're like, "Bullshit." I was like, "No, I'm 46." They're all looking at me like, "You don't look 46." I said, "It's when you're blonde, it hides the gray, right? You can't. If I had brown or dark hair, the gray would have been evident a decade ago, but you can't really see it. Certainly not on camera. And if you get up close to me, like if we were to meet in person, and you would come up to me and like do one of these numbers, you could see the gray, like it's there. But on camera, it doesn't translate, right? Bright lights, yellow hair, kind of goldish, dirty blonde hair. The gray just blends right in. You can't. There you go, Chaser. Just shave it all off. I would not look good bald. I have pictures of me from. I'm 17, right? I've gone off. I'm doing my first ROTC stint at Vanderbilt. And I've come back from my little indoc, 3 or 4 day indoc, our little mini boot camp you do. It's a joke. It's not boot camp. But like it feels like it to a brand new recruit fresh out of high school who's never done anything like this. They shave your head, right? So I've got like a buzz cut that's like this tall, right? I look terrible, right? I look like total trash. You have to remember, guys, you don't see it, right? You don't see it with the headphones on, but I have like Dumbo ears, okay? This is a real thing. And with no hair at all, these things flap around. They catch the breeze and they blow around on their own a little bit. It's awful. I looked terrible. And I still had big old thick glasses like this, right? So like imagine like, boom, it was awful. It was awful. I legit have pictures of myself from that era that I'm like, never show this to anyone. Like, it's terrible. It's awful.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Oh, see, Altador, I am blessed. I am blessed at least a little bit with good genetics. My father is in his early 70s now. Still has a full head of hair. Barely has a receding hairline. It's all white. It's pure white. Still has a full head of hair. So I'm looking at that going, fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Ooh, Kyle. Okay. I can see with that. I tried to grow a goatee once, Chaser. It was terrible. That's a whole other epic tale I should tell you sometime. It was awful. It was an abject disaster. It was like 10 years ago. I'll tell you the story real briefly. I was, I know, right, Striker? You pull your hair out because your teammates are so bad. I was, this was literally 10 years ago. Right at 10 years ago. Summer of 14, we were living in St. John's. And Ginger had come back to the States. She was here and I was there. And it was like 6 or 8 weeks we were apart that she was here and I was there. And she hates facial hair. Like, if I'm not clean shaven, it drives her crazy. But for years, I've always kind of secretly wanted to grow a goatee. Back when I was in high school, one of the band directors that I played under had a goatee. He looked awesome. I was like, that is a good look. He had glasses and blonde hair and a goatee. And at, 14 or 15, I was like, that's a good look. I want to see if I can pull that off someday. So finally at like 35, I was like, hey, let's see if I can pull this off. I could not pull this off. It was terrible. It was awful. OMG, it was awful. Dude, Hetman, let's be honest now. Chaos is a good-looking dude. If you think he's good-looking on camera, you should meet him in person. Yeah, Chaos is a good-looking dude. Yes, Gabe, we're going to give it a shot. Now, the other funny thing about Chaos, right? When we were in Belgrade, we like met his twin cousin. The wonderful Serbian man who came and gave us the little tour of the fortress there in downtown Belgrade. He didn't have any facial hair, but other than that, he could have been Chaos Machine's cousin. They had the same complexion, the same skin tone, almost the same haircut, the same hair color, roughly the same height. It was scary. It was scary, man. It was scary. All right, guys, listen. I could talk all night about stupid stories and everything. So Merton, true story, my grandfather still had hair at 90. So that's also a good sign, right? Yeah. Gonna play boats, obviously. I don't have anything special for the night. It is a new patch. So, yeah, Grunty, I'm gonna try and give it a go. I've had a request to try the Akatsuki. Of course, I put in a couple games in Fiji last night. I'm gonna tell you straight up, the Good Evening Havoc. The Trek operation, as fun as it is, really frustrates me. And what frustrates me is the port design for it makes it very difficult to understand what in the actual is going on. We'll go over there and look at that in a little bit. I'm not starting there. If I start there tonight, I'm gonna rage a little bit and probably log out. So let's come to that. Let's come back to that later. Yeah, it's fine, Zanda. I'll play one or the other. I don't mind. Let's come back to that later. Yeah, Gabe. When we sit down and do the ops, we'll look around. You can take up to 5 people into Borg Invasion, so we'll give it a go. Yeah, Chaser. Like I haven't played STO in a while, but I used to log in every few years and derp around for 3 or 4 months because the ship combat is so much fun. So yeah, I've got tier 9 boats on special still. Of course, ranked is now, I think ranked is now 8-9. Let's make sure that I'm not an idiot. I haven't looked at this. Oh, bronze is 8, so silver is 9. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my my what's on special to tier 8. We're gonna change to tier 8 boats. I apologize. I should have checked this beforehand. So Courageous, you had requested a game in Santander. I'll still take that game. It'll just be a regular game, probably in randoms or whatever. But I'm gonna change the special to tier 8 boats. There we go. That button, and hit that. There we go. Okay, great, awesome. That's done. So yeah, special is now tier 8 boats. If you want to do that, and I will probably derp around and ranked a little bit. We'll just go doing whatever. Okay, silver and gold is 9-10. There we go. Oh man, I haven't played Mass in so long. Should I want Atlanta on PC? Should I save my coal for Flint, save the coal for Salem, and get either Atlanta or San Diego for dubs? That's actually a tough call. I would save your coal. Yeah, I know this camo is really good on Ajima. So Altador, I have a fairly middling opinion of Salem. Personally, I would not spend coal on Salem. She's not a bad boat, but if you've got a Des Moines, you've already kind of got a Salem. So, like, kind of why do you really... Like, there's not... The difference is there, it's just not significant enough to warrant the coal investment, in my opinion. Flint has some things going for her that Atlanta does not. San Diego, in my opinion, straight up better. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. Let's just start the night off. Let's take San Diego out into a ranked game. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think that's a reasonable comparison, Chaser. I really do. I love San Diego. This boat's amazing. I think that's a reasonable comparison because I agree, Gabe, but my point is that very, very few things that Salem can do that Des Moines can't, and I don't have to spend coal on Des Moines. All right? Salem has exactly one thing going for her, and it's that crazy super heal. Now, as a cruiser, that has advantages. Don't get me wrong. But if you really want to play, a Des Moines class cruiser, just go get the OG and be done with it. Personal opinion. There's nothing wrong with the Salem super heal, but it's quite literally the only thing she's got going for her. All right, what do I got? I've got AP and SAP. All right, we'll start with the SAP here. All right, what I really want is I want to snuggle an island, preferably this one, or I want to dive behind the Z-23 and crawl into his smoke. One of those two things is what we're after. Now, the Yorktown has some advantages here. They don't have a radar. We do. Gabe's got a Congress. That Yorktown smoke will be irritating when the time comes. The good news is I'm a San Diego. What's up, Scooby? Not one Ipira. Yeah, I know, right? I can't wait to murder planes. Watch San Diego murder tier 8 planes. This is going to be some fun stuff. I'm kind of the first thing in line here. I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to slow down. Going to let this Talin sort of close up with me here a little bit. We're going to have some fun with that guy.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Yeah, these fighters aren't going to last very long. Oh, that actually kind of hurts. Oh, go away!
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, we know the Massachusetts guns are on cooldown. How you liking my SAP there, my friend? How's that working out for you? All right, the Akazuki is incredibly low. There's the Congress radar. Thank you, Gabe.
Torpedoes astern.
There we go. All right, Akazuki's out. That's what we wanted. Go away, Massachusetts. Nobody asked you. Okay. Their destroyer is out. Life's going to start to feel pretty good here. I'm going to cut the other way, I think. Gabe's got pretty good AA of his own here. G'day, Grant. How we doing? All right. Massa's going to be looking over here. I really don't want to get lit. Who just got whacked? Our destroyer. Because of course he did. Totally reasonable. How did our Richie get crushed so hard? What in the hell? All right, Wichita just got dunked. All right, I got to run from this Massa. Wichita's going to go out here in a sec. He's burning out. He's out. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot there, Gabe. A little bit of AP action. Okay, Massa's out. Now life starts to feel very, very, very good for us. Richie will probably go out here. Kutuzov's probably been farming the bejesus out of that guy. Speaking of Kutuzov, there he is.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Our Talin has all 3 kills. That's wild. I think I'm going to do something very, very, very dumb. What is this? What is this buff over here? I'm going to let the... I was going to let the Richie get it, but no. I'm going to let Gabe get it. I'm going to grab this one, and then let's go hunt this Yorktown to extinction. The Yorktown does not frighten me at all, simply because I'm an Atlanta-class cruiser. Grant, that's really good news. Please tell her to get well soon from me. Okay? Thank you. Kaga's also making room. Our Kaga's been smart with his hull position, which I really appreciate. You see a lot of carrier players in these smaller formats that don't pay attention to their hull position, but this guy absolutely is, and I love it. Oh, Sam, were you on the other team? Oh, you were the Massa. Yeah. Okay.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support. Our team has taken the lead.
I just realized you were the Massachusetts. I don't usually look at the names of who's on the opposing team.
You did.
A6!
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate ya. All right, let's pick this here buff up. Bam! I beat the Kaga by like a half a second.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Okay. Gabe's asking for fighters. Yorktown's busy getting bombed. I'm going to have shots on him as soon as I get him in range, but that's going to be a hot minute. That's exactly right, Chaser. That's what we love about Atlanta, baby. That is the best thing about Atlanta. When you absolutely positively want to tell the enemy carrier to go pound sand, take it Atlanta.
Welcome.
Joey, thank you for the follow. Okay, now the fun thing is, I'm almost in range here. So, is he reversing? No, he's literally stationary. What's my range? 14.8. We're close, we're close, we're close. We are so close. Okay, hold on. Alt.Yorktown.die.die.die. Whoop. Solid game from our allied cruisers, ladies and gentlemen, makes all the difference. There we go. So yeah, San Diego is perfectly fine in this format. She plays a little better if she gets a little help from her teammates with smoke or radar, as you saw, right? But certainly not a bad boat.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Take one of these. I can't believe I have to do this, but Gabe, take a compliment. Sandy's basically an Austin at tier 8. She kind of is, Chaser. That's actually a reasonable way to think about San Diego. But I'll say this. San Diego is easier to play than Austin, in my opinion. Austin's... What's up, Zone? Austin's base reload makes that ship incredibly irritating to learn how to play. Whereas San Diego is much easier, much more natural, right? Thank you for the shout out on Mr. Zone. All right, let's go take the Santander request. Now, this will be a little awkward. I have played a lot of Santander in closed formats. I have not played much Santander just for the hell of playing Santander. And this is a boat I need to play at some point. I have not played a lot of San Martin. Oh, Gabe, you did exactly the right thing. So the Aki made a couple mistakes, right? One is when he came around the corner, he was already spotted on the surface. I didn't need anything fancy to pick him up for those first 2 salvos. But then when he tried to smoke and run, I was like, okay, good luck. And then either you or the Talin hit him with a radar, and I was like, this guy's toast, right? He's stern on to me. I'm not going to get good hits, but one of you guys, by that time I chunked him for like 15,000 health, a couple of HE shells, and you just knock it out. What's up, Drop? All right, what do we got here? No planes, very sad. Super ship game. Takahashi. Do we have any radar? We have 2 radars. No planes. They have 1 radar for sure, possibly a second. 2 radars for sure, possibly a third. Okay. No planes. All right, so I'm going to have to be very, very cagey here. Now, I've got some stealth working with me. I'm glad the Moscow's on this flank. Keep an eye on that. Well, Chaser, if you had been that Aki, if I had been that Akizuki, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near any of those cap points until I at least knew where the radars were. But here's the thing. The Yorktown had both the Tallinn and you spotted early, right? So it was like, or not Chase, had both Gabe and the Tallinn spotted early. So like, why did he do that? Like, didn't even think about it, I guess, or thought about it and failed. I don't know which. That Zhao could actually be a really, really bad threat to me. I have to be a little careful here. What's my torpedo range? Isn't it like, it's like 10.5 or something? 10.5, and I have like 9. I'm 9.6, 9.5, 10.3. Ooh, I'm a little more detectable than I thought. Okay. I'm 10.3 with 9-kilometer radar, but with a fancy heel and my goofy fancy butt. Yeah, I guess he was tired of living, Chaser. That's all I got. That's all I got, buddy. I'm gonna regret this decision. We're gonna take the closer gap along the 2 line.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I wanted that Moscow to move up, and he didn't. Interesting, their south spawn guys seem to be rolling north. Except for the Iwami, who is very clearly not rolling north. The Zhao is who I sort of didn't want to see down here. Okay, they've only got 1 destroyer, and he's way up north.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Okay, the Iwami's going to swing south. Looks like there's nothing I can do about that. Takahashi got dunked. Minotaur needs to die. Y'all need to kill this guy.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Come on, DM. That's literally your numero uno job here, buddy. Make it happen. You can just crush that guy into oblivion. Okay. I think I'm not going to risk my ship right now. There's no need to risk anything for this cap since we already own 2 caps. The Yamagiri's up north. That's honestly where I should be. Let's get moving. I am not going to be useful on this flank. The things that I need to be shooting at are not here. Oh, hi. What the hell is a Yari anyway? Oh, that's the fancy torpedo Zhao wannabe. I vaguely remember this thing now. She's faster than I thought. How fast is a Yari? Or are my shells just that slow? He's about to ground himself. Why would you do that? So now I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't go down here, because this guy's in trouble. Now I kind of want to go punish him a little bit.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, Yari looked a lot faster than Zhao right there. And he should be, if he's a Zhao hull, he should be stealthier than I am by a little bit at least. Let's be a little stupid. Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay, now the problem is I'm coming out here into an Awami, which is not smart of me. But he outspots. Is this thing stealthier than a Zhao? He outspots me somehow. How interesting. I wish this Moscow would radar. We have a huge lead at this point. I just need to not screw it up. She seems to be stealthier, Striker. A Zhao's detection is 9-9, mine's 10-3, and that guy was outspotting me, and I thought I was moving up. I think he's probably running away at this point. If he's smart, he's already reversed around and is getting the hell out. This flank is already lost, so I need to not be here. There he is. It's like yeah, he's running. It's like the Pommern wasn't even lit. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to hit him at that range. Not for meaningful damage anyway. Pommern better get his hydro up. I think I'll go try for this cap now. 9-8. You get a concealment buff. 9-5. Okay, there you go. So whatever it is, it's obviously quite close. All right, I'm in a position now where I think I can cap A. And if I don't, if I survive, if I fail and die, then F it. The Awami flipped around and ran. Yep, see? See what pain would have awaited you? Now, I'm going to be sailing directly into the Moscow's radar range to make this move, which means the Marco might slap me around and murder me. But we have such a lead, I kind of don't care, and I'm also kind of super not useful back here.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I don't know, man. We don't need this cap.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Whoa, crap. I think I'm already going to take one of these. Yeah, I'm going to take one in the bow. Can't be helped. Feels bad.
Hull breach. Taking on water quickly.
I'm going to let him have the flood. I'm just going to heal through it. I sort of don't care. Marco has no eyes on me because there's a giant island in the way. The Moscow would have to radar me if they wanted a shot.
All stations. Protect that target.
He's loading the AP right now. Guaranteed. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, see, there's the AP. I'm not sitting through this. I don't care. Just keep beating me up, buddy. Let me tell you how this is going to go. I'm going to keep farming shell hits on you, and then I'm going to pop my fancy speed boost, or my fancy heal button. Like this, to get my heal back quicker. Your problem is also that you're kind of in range of the Pommern, and that makes you really, really in trouble right now. That ought to kill him if I line those up right. There we go. Hey, the Polo's coming into the cap, baby. Let's go. One of the best, most underrated things about Santander is the 360 turrets. It means that when you make maneuvers like this, you can keep all your guns on target when you're running away like this, and you can do some really, really hilarious things. It's 100% one of my favorite things about this ship.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, no. No. I should have used my hydro, but I didn't because I suck at life. That was too funny. Oh well. But yeah, I still love Santander for this reason, right? Like, Santander is so good at these little kiting games because of her 360 turrets. She's so much fun. So, in a game like this, right, Santander is, you know, almost forced into a destroyer role. And if you go back and you look on the, I know, right, Striker? If you go back and look on the on my YouTube channel, you'll find at least one game where I had to play. I ended up playing Santander as a giant destroyer. Santander and I think to a lesser extent San Martin remind me a lot of Minotaur and Edinburgh in the sense that they're AP only, they're fairly low detection for their tiers, and there are times that you find yourself playing that ship as a bit of a stealth, like as a destroyer, right? A big torpedo cruiser. Even though it's not like Minotaur is better at it, way better at it. Edinburgh only has 3 tubes on the side, so that's kind of a stupid thing to say. But Edinburgh can 100% do it very, very well, honestly. I mean, not Edinburgh. Minotaur can 100% be the 10-kilometer trolley torpedo cruiser, right? She is a lot of fun that way. What's up, Afghan? Oh, I forgot to put my hydro up, Striker. I literally died to torpedoes with my hydro sitting there, never used once, like a dummy. So that's all right. It's what I get for being stupid. Yammy's gonna take 4 of these, and he's out. Zhao's torpedo angles are really good, guys. You can't disrespect those torpedoes. Now let's see if the Yamagiri is smart enough to come around the corner and use his guns and kill this Zhao. There he is. Kill him. There you go. Like 2 salvos and you'll have this guy. He's going to beat you up, but he's also going to die. There we go. Nicely done. Nice to see an on-the-ball destroyer player. So many destroyer players won't even accept a gunfight with a cruiser of any kind, even when they have a massive advantage in such an engagement, right? It's always irritating. Yamagiri 100% gets one of those just for knowing to use his guns at the right time. Afghan, I love light cruisers. They are a ton of fun. They're fragile. Let's put it this way. When you play a light cruiser in World of Warships, you are very rarely bored. You will probably not be bored playing a light cruiser in World of Warships because you're constantly about to get dumpstered. At any given moment, you could be dead. Amagi or Eugen, Cap says. Amagi or Eugen? I'm kind of leaning Eugen. But if I do Eugen... Here's my problem. If I do Eugen, I want to do Eugen in ranked, and I'm not sure that's a good idea. As good as Eugen is, depending on the map type you get... Let me back that up. I love Prinz Eugen. In a domination game, this is a good ship. In an arms race game, this is not a good ship. And arms race seems to come up a lot in ranked. So what I'm probably going to do is take the recommendation, take it into ranked, and roll the dice. And see if I can make it work. Let's give her a quick once over here. This seems okay. Yeah, I don't ever want to see that again. That's my point, Chaser. That's my point. Eugen is a great ship if you're defending a cap, right? If your team can pick up a cap, Eugen wants to lurk about 10 kilometers off that cap, probably, is presuming she's got a destroyer plane in front of her, and defend it. Because she's incredibly hard to root out. Her armor stands up to most things. The guns fire quick enough. You get good hits. If they show you the broadside, you've always got the AP. You've got the Brawly torpedoes if a chance shows up, and you got to heal. And you got 45,000 hit points to play with, right? So she's really good at, like, I'm going to sit around in this cap and keep you out of it. But if she has to push, you better be... That's like a desperation kind of situation, usually. Yeah, do me a favor. Xanda, do me a favor, put Janan in the queue. Dump a Janan request in the queue from YouTube. Well, there's a boat I don't think I've ever played. So I'm going to take this Eugen request from Cab. We're going to take her into ranked, and we'll see how it goes. I am skeptical. Hopeful, but skeptical. They are gay, but chances are you probably won't often get into range to use your secondaries. So now this is actually quite solid matchmaking for her, in my opinion, right? Because I've got at least one kind of squishy battleship. It's Saints Fan! There's a name I haven't seen in forever. One squishy battleship in the Iparanga, one that I can reliably get good work out of with the HE and the AP on the Turpets, and then the Lenin is going to be largely immune to my guns. The Pozharsky and the Edinburgh have to be terrified of my AP if they screw up at the wrong time. But this is arms race, so this is going to not be amazing because this is not what I do well. In fact, the Edinburgh is probably a bigger asset than anything on our team. Assuming, LOL, that we play this correctly. I 100% want to go play the 2-3 line where I've got some islands to work with. What do I think of Jutland? Jutland's a great ship. Jutland's really good. If you're looking for a tier 9 destroyer, there's almost no duds. There are a couple that are like, yeah, it's not the first thing I'd reach for. But pretty much none of them are bad. Right? Love it, Striker. No, we can't tell Shapeshifter because he's on the other team. If the mod, nothing will tell you, right? When you come in here, it's going to tell you what his options are, but it's not going to tell you what he has equipped. That would be a little cheating. Okay, Kyle, so that is... if by those numbers, that's Zhao stealth. 9-9, I think, is Zhao. I've got the AP in the barrel in case I catch a cruiser surprised, napping somewhere. Which is never a bad thing to start off with in an Eugen. This Catalunya is going to get himself murdered, I fear. Okay. So, Grunty's, there's probably another dev blogs out there somewhere where they changed their stats, I'm guessing. Okay, there's the Pozharsky. That'll be a great AP salvo for me if I can keep eyes on him. There's Gabe. I really want this Pozharsky. He is quite soft. He just took a Citadel. Really, I completely missed him. Okay, sure. Okay, so now that I know what's over here, it's time to not be here. Spotting is 100% going to be a problem this game. I'm going to leave the AP in the barrel in case we can catch this Pozharsky napping. Or in case he keeps pushing a little too far, a little too aggressively. But I'm not moving any closer up towards that Lenin. That is a bad idea for me. Put some speed on here. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured off the bow of the Lenin. The Pozharsky is kind of screwed up. I would love it if we were able to murder him. The Lenin 100% wants to give me a hug, but he wants to give me a hug with 16-inch shells, and I do not want. Can you make that turn, Gabe? Yeah, you can. Okay. I was a little concerned. All right, now back out here, I'm actually outside my detection radius. So if I don't fire, the Lenin has no way to spot me. Pizarski's coming, is he? Okay. Shit, oh, now he can spot me. I'm kind of waiting for him to screw up. He has to turn at some point. Oh, hi, Eden. I think he kept reversing. I think those are all going to miss. Yeah. Yeah, this Pizarski is mega ultra screwed. All right, time to swap to the HE. We're not going to get anything out of this. There we go. Okay. So for the moment, the Lenin is ignoring me. I was trying for the bow shot and kind of got screwed there. Hi, Edinburgh. How we doing? You're about to ground yourself.
Target penetrated.
You're reversing. I think I didn't lead those correctly. Let's slow down a spell. Still hit him for 2 sits. Come on. There we go. All right, now we'll speed back up. Overpens. Sag. All right. Each team down a ship. We're not doing badly, but we're not doing amazing either. There's the Edinburgh. We need to kill that guy. Is he burning? He's burning back there. Put the HE back in the barrel. Oh, I hit him. Just didn't hit him hard. Okay, Lennon just got chunked a little bit. Let's get him lit on fire again. Come on. He's repairing.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah, he's looking at me now. Come on. Yeah, I'll have to put him. I'll have to pull Duke back up. Negative Ghost Rider. What the hell happened to the rest of my team? Holy crap. We're trading well, which is nice to see. The Iparanga should be dead. Y'all need to kill him. He's salivating. He's salivating at this shot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he gets it off. He's going to try. No, negative. Try again. Yeah, y'all let that Edinburgh live.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I don't think we're going to win this game, boys. We have been unable to kill the things we should have killed. Those 2 cruisers in the middle of the board are really a problem. Oh, Massachusetts finally scores. All right, love that. Games like that with destroyers are like that, Grunty. We're caught up on ships. There we go. Oh, okay, all right. So we got him. Okay. I'm tempted to torpedo charge the Lenin over here. I think I'm going to, truth be told. See if I can get eyes on him. That is a mistake if I do that now. With the Massachusetts there, it would have been a decent play. Is he still behind that island? Yes, he's still back there. All right. So then. Yep. Okay. We'll have to work on this Ipiranga. Very sad. Only 4 of them looking at me. That all. Good news is that ought to be a dead Ipiranga. Oh, really? How are you bouncing them off your superstructure? This is the strangest boat I've ever seen. Go away, Lennon. Nobody asked you.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
All right, so now we have an interesting dilemma here. The Catalunya has got to get in the cap. Looks like he won't. I'm going to get dumpstered by this Lenin again. Let's keep eyes on him. All right, Catalunya's in the cap. He and I are going to have to tag team Gabe, it looks like, if we're going to pull this off. Lennon is smart. He's not oh, he is closing with me. Bold, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Ooh. Is he going to give me... He's going to give me the shot. Let's do it. Let's do it. This could hurt. I've had worse.
Fighter destroyed.
Oh, it's Gabe right in front of me. I'm sensing a problem now. Yep, that's a problem. Nice hit from the Catalunya. This is still a winnable game. But it's going to be tight, to put it lightly. I have to turn to... Oh, crap, I'm going to die. The Lenin's is looking for this shot. Get moving, get moving. I'm probably dead right here. Yeah, God bless it. I thought there was more island there to play with. I drifted further forward than I should have. That's on me. That's my fault. That's a bummer. That was a winnable game, and I kind of screwed it up. But you kind of... Ooh, nice hit from the Catalunya. But you see my point with Eugen though, right? Like, look how... I mean, the strength of this ship is that you live forever, basically. It's difficult to kill one of these things. You got to get up there and get him, Catalunya. The time for risks is now. You're going to let him get away while he heals? Come on. You got to kill him. Get him. Get him. There we go. God, I hate Lenins. They're so stupid. The other thing that drives me crazy about Lenin is it's such a stupid ship that it completely overshadows other tier 8 Russian ships. Like it's literally that dumb. But there you go. Solid. I got to give the Catalonian upvote. He at least tried. I wish our Albemarle had been a little more useful, but yeah, life goes on. All right, what else have we got? Vittorio Cuniberti. We can totally do that. Actually, Cuniberti might be really fun. But I'd say what's going to happen. I can guarantee you I'm going to take Cuniberti, and I'm going to get a standard battle instead of an arms race battle. And arms race is where Cuniberti is probably quite good. I'm going to take this Jinan request, mostly because I have almost never played this boat. And I'm curious. Let's see. How do I have this thing fixed up here? Let's take the Commander XP. Do I want this? No, I really don't care for this ship. So I've got her set up as a torpedo cruiser. 95-second reload on the torps. Yeah. Rudder shift. Questionable. We've gone full torpedo build here with DFAA. This is also kind of questionable, but my other options aren't amazing. You can make a valid case for propulsion mod here as well. Actually, I think I'm going to go propulsion mod here, just because you're going to spend time like leaving your smoke or screwing around in your smoke. What ship is under? What do you mean under T'Pau? What does that mean, Biggles? Okay, I think I'm going to run with that. That feels pretty decent. We'll give it a shot. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that I really don't care for this line of ships, so temper your expectations accordingly. Oh, in other words, he's asking what is the base for T'Pau? It's Gneisenau. A T'Pau is a Gneisenau. The only one of the Star Trek ship that's not tier 7 is the Enterprise itself, which is of course tier 8. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play along the eye line. I'm going to play way to the west. I'm going to use Gabe and the Jutland as spotters and hope that works. Oh, I need to turn Duke back on. Audio. No.
Damn, I love this job. Damn, I love this job.
There we go. Turn snaz off. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Close the camera hub. Let the camera do its thing. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Do I like battleships? Bubba? Truth be told, I'm not much of a battleship player. If you ask me to hop in and play Warships, 9 times out of 10, I will not reach for a battleship first. There are select battleships that I enjoy. Some of them are a lot of fun. The overwhelming majority, like in general, the class and I just don't get along. I don't like being able to get up, walk the dog, fix a cup of coffee, take a leak, and get a walk around the block before I can fire before my guns reload, right? I mean, not really main striker. I play lots of different destroyers. I'm not just Fletcher. I do play a lot of Fletcher because I like Fletcher, but it's not all I play. Okay, so I'm already lit on the surface, so there's somebody over here somewhere. I'm probably dead already if this Alaska's on the ball. Let's see what he does. No, he had HE in the barrel, so I'm gonna live a little while. Which is nice. Hi, Kidda. How you doing, buddy? That's kind of an uncomfortable place for you to be. You really don't want to be there.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, hi, Bilal. Oh, I have regular depth charges because this ship is Garbo, apparently.
Another disembowelment.
Sigh.
Coochie coochie.
Jutland, you're going to have to go get him, buddy. Oh, crap. My smoke is expiring. Let's not die. Okay. Torp reload is coming up. We're going to vomit a bunch in this general direction. We're going to flip, vomit, pop the reload, and then go again. Guys, he's right here. Why is my Jutland sailing away from them when he could go murder them? Like, what is happening right now? All right, now we'll use our reload booster. Yeah, we're not exactly covering ourselves in glory here, fellas. All right, we just picked up 2 kills. We needed that. Well, it didn't last very long. And the Kitakazi is, like, right here. Okay, they did finally kill the Bilal. That makes me happy. We have no spotter. The problem is I'm in a ship. This is why I don't like playing Jinan in randoms. Because you are a ship that is completely reliant on good spotting, and when your team abandons you and you have no spotting, you basically just die. So, yeah. Which is exactly what's about to happen to me. The Missouri's about to delete me. Called it. No spotting, no spotting, no hope. My Jutland effed off and left me, and I have no spotting. So this is why I hate the Pan-Asian cruiser line. In a div, they're fine. In solo, they're trash. Because you're reliant on your team, and that is never where you want to be. You never want to be reliant on your team for your ship to function, like, perform its most basic function in World of Warships. Never do that. Okay. Vittorio Cuniberti. Let's go back to ranked for a spell. Because I like Cuniberti in... I didn't kill him. I hit him with 2 torps. Oh, did he flood out? That's actually kind of funny if you flood it out. Okay, that is kind of funny. I'll end up with a an extra ribbon there. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. Cuniberti. Vittorio Cuniberti. There we go. I know, Cab. I'm crazy like that. We're crazy around here, ladies and gentlemen. Do I want to keep the depth charges mod? I'm going to say no. Let's not keep the depth charges mod in this particular instance. USN CG58. For starters, thank you for the follow. You're going to make me look now. That's not Long Beach, is it? Philippine Sea. I would not have gotten that. Oh, a Flight 2 Tyke. Very cool. I would not have gotten that. Okay, there we go. I sure do like the Tykes. There's a great boats. A ship so nice they named it twice. Very nice. I remember, hang on a minute. Let's do a quick... No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Oh, okay, I can't collect anything yet. Teamwork OP, please nerf. Yes, 100%. All right, quick look around this boat. I think we're basically ready to go, though. What is her perma camo? You know, I kind of don't like that. I'm going to stick with the white. I like the white. This is fine. Let's go here because we can. This is fine. Fine. Okay. Vittorio Cuniberti. Now, if I do get a submarine, the Italian destroyer lines, and I'll keep saying this when I do the videos, the Italian destroyers are actually pretty good sub-hunters. Okay. So, this is not amazing matchmaking for me. We have no radar. I'm reliant on the Asashio to pick something up for me. So essentially, here's how I have to play this. I have to tag team this with the Asashio. Ring is a tier 8 map. Okay. So, short version is I have to go wherever the Asashio goes, play about a kilometer behind him, because I'm 6'6". Play about a kilometer behind him, and try and murder anything that he spots from a destroyer perspective. That's pretty much how I have to play this right here.
Time to kill everyone.
Which is a little unfortunate because they can split their DDs up, but I sort of can't do that. I can't take that risk. I'm gonna hit 3/4 for a bit. Yeah, Hujam, this is a really rough one. Oh, I see you, Chaser. Very nice. Is he going mid? Hashtag confused screaming. Okay. Well, wherever he goes, I'm sticking with him. Oh, Mauser, I see what you did there. It's a fair point, MK, but in this particular instance, because both of the other destroyers outspot me by over a kilometer, I'm not willing to risk it in a 6v6 format. But if I play right on the Sasashio's ass, then I think we're going to be in decent shape. Now, in a minute, I'm going to pop a speed boost and go Asashio hunting up north. Let's go, baby.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Iparanga's sort of leaving him to die. Did he smoke in there? That's not smart. He's trying to escape.
Oh, and it got such good
North
gas
Carolina's going to be on
mileage.
top of me.
Time
I have to
put on
smoke.
the beer goggles.
9, 8. He's still in here. I'm going to slow down long enough to finish the cap. What up? Hey, look, you died. 1 cap. John Cena. It's all right. I got hit, but I'm not dead.
Feel that one in the morning.
Okay. So, North Carolina
Another disembowelment.
murders Arsaccio for, you know, reasons and stuff.
Much better.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Okay, I've got to turn and get some island cover here.
You want fries with that?
No, that's a terrible salvo. Get out of my cap. Okay, now the problem I'm going to have now, the lightning is, my Asashio is dead, and the lightning is right on the southern edge of B, yeah. I might be able to push this lightning, maybe, but probably not. All he has to do is do his little smoke hydro trick, and, well, his hydro is only 3 kilometers, but still, like, not amazing. We'll see if I can catch him napping up here. I need my Wichita to live. Oh, hi, Lightning. How we doing, buddy? Bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. Aw. Oh, you are going to turn north. Ooh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Hi. How you doing? Nope, because as soon as you smoke, I'm invisible, sir. Ha! And the Wichita radars him. Oh, the hero play from the Wichita. Let's go. Time to be Italian.
Goggles.
That was a terrible salvo. And now the next one's going to be even worse because he's going to angle in on me.
Can't leave my ride behind. Coochie, 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 coochie. Another day, another disembowelment. Coochie, coochie.
What did you do that for, sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Why did you turn around?
Feel that one in the morning. Damn. Desert road, no gas.
I may die here, but actually as soon as...
And it
There
got
we go.
such good gas mileage. Rest in pieces.
Uh-oh. Did the key beach himself? Oh, I think I missed that salvo, too. I think I aimed it too far out. Okay, well, in a minute there, I'm going to be out of his gun range. Yep, there we go. With only... Oh, he's still going to take 2. With only an 8.6 gun bloom, I only have to get a certain distance away from the key, and I'm okay. Why did he turn around? He should have... Well, yeah, okay. I think he realized he couldn't get into the B cap because the Massachusetts was coming back. That's all I can think of there. Come on, Smoke.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
I want these shots for free. There we go. Feels good, ladies and gentlemen. Kunibati strikes again. Paid actor. I wasn't a Cossack. It was a lightning.
Day, another disembowelment.
If I... Oh, Chaser. Womp womp. You fell victim to Japanese torpedoes. I really shouldn't say anything that happened to me earlier. I'm telling you guys, the Italian destroyer line is so slept on. And all you have to do, they are very different, but if you spend the time to wrap your brain around what you do well, what you don't do well, and figure out how to play them, you can absolutely win games with these boats. They are good boats. But people dismiss them out of hand because they have a short gun bloom, when in fact the short gun bloom is actually one of their biggest strengths. Chaser, you did fine, buddy. You did fine. Nope, can't quite get him over the island. Probably won't have to. There he goes. Well, that was a solid win, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Oh, the Italian destroyers are gorgeous, Seas. You could probably talk me into doing it now. I've certainly got plenty of things in the queue to keep me busy. Hang on a minute. Gotta get the chair base turned. There we go. So is that what you're doing? You're bribing them, Xanda? You're like, well, since Raptor didn't suck that game, Wichita played an amazing game. Totally gets a compliment. Totally gets a compliment. I even have to comp Chaser for saving my ass. Look at that. Look at that. Solid team win, ladies and gentlemen. All it takes is a little bit of team play. That's exactly right, Altador. If you've ever played a rogue, like a rogue in World of Warcraft, or any kind of stealthy class, like in anything, that's exactly how you have to think of. I know, right, Beer? I think that's how you have to think of the Italian destroyers, right? Pop up, murder something. You are absolutely going to take damage. You will probably not murder the thing for free, whatever it is. At least the mid-tier ones, and then John Cena, and you're gone. And it's so much fun. Now, the one debate here, and now that I'm looking at this again, this is a debate that I need to have with myself as I work on these videos, right? Is the range upgrade worth it for certain ships, okay? Because I haven't looked at this in a while, and this is something I was going to talk about when I did my Aviette video, right? I'm a 6'4" on the surface, and I can buff the guns to 6'9". So, like, in the lower tiers, the gun range buff, I won't say it's necessary, but it's way more comfortable to play the ship with a gun range that's actually longer than your detection. And you can't get there unless you take the gun upgrade. On Cuniberti, you don't have this problem. Because you get access to stealth module in slot 5, I can be a 6'6" and still have a 7'8" detection. The 8.6 gun range is nice, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. I don't think it's worth it. And I just played the game with it, and now that I did, I'm realizing that I probably shouldn't have, right? So, lesson learned, right? So this is something that I'll talk about as we get to this ship. Truth be told, you have to look at the Italian destroyer line as two separate lines. The 5, 6, 7, and 8 all play very similarly, and they build on each other. And then when you get to the tier 9, suddenly you have to learn a completely new style of ship. And it's incredibly frustrating and incredibly irritating. It's one of the few things Wargaming has done that I probably strenuously disagree with, like in terms of game design. Because most of the ship lines in the game, they slowly build upon each other. The skills you learn at the 7 apply to the 8. The skills you learn at the 8 apply to the 9. And so on. But with the Italian destroyers, it's not that way. right? The things that you do, the things that you do well at tier 8 in Cuniberti, pretty much no longer apply when you get to Adriatico at tier 9, and it's really frustrating. It makes playing the high tier Italian destroyers, I don't want to say bad. I keep using the word frustrating. I think it's still probably the best option. Well, so Hujam, you're right. Like the YOLO thing doesn't work as well because the typical high tier battleship has more health. You run into a lot more hydro battleships at the high tiers, right? The Proisans and Kurfürsts of the world are everywhere. It's like, gosh, nobody plays Schlieffen. She's just terrible. So you run into more opportunities in the middle tiers to use your little smoke charge trick if you need it. It's one of those skills you have to develop and keep in your back pocket when you're playing an Italian destroyer, and learn to recognize when the right time to use it is versus when the wrong time to use it, or the right target and the wrong target, right? I've never played Santander on these ships. What does he offer? Let me go look at him real fast. What is his fancy tech tree offer me here? Let's have a look. Oh, I guess I have him queued up on Paolo Emilio. So you get shell change and you get faster torpedoes. The faster torpedo is kind of nice. Range boost with a kill. Yes, there we go. You get a kill, you get a range boost. You get Confederate, you get main. I mean, that's okay. And then what is this? This is 100 times main batter shells. You get longer consumables. I mean, okay. I'm okay with that, Xanda. I'm okay with that. The stuff's not going to give itself away. Anyways, I love the Italian destroyer line from 5 to 8. They are a ton of fun. I think they're completely slept on. People kind of crap on the 9 and 10 a little bit. I think they have a much stronger argument to say that the top of the Italian destroyer line is not worth the time investment. But I don't want that to be a deterrent from people enjoying the middle tier ships because they're a tremendous amount of fun. Now, FR-25 is a little different boat, right? She is a good boat, but she is a little different because of the hull and the way the guns work. These are the French 139s, but you get SAP with them. You do get the Crawley smoke, which is cool, and your torpedoes are still pretty good, as I recall. 7 clicks. I mean, those are good. 68 knots, 15K, that's nice. Yeah, and you get down to 6.3. Like, yeah, this is not a bad boat. I think FR-25 is also probably a little slept on. I think she's better than Vauquelin, personally. The hull may be the same and everything. I think this boat is better than Vauquelin. Personal opinion. I'm truthfully not a huge fan of Vauquelin. FR-25 is fun. So, anyhow. Plus, she's got that this goofball camo, which is really cool. All right, listen. What time is it? Like 8:30? Yeah, we're about halfway done. Let me get some folks who are interested in Star Trek Ops. Let's try this out. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay? Understand that I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, let's see. I need to pick... I'm going to try the destroyer this time. Because I've never played this boat. There we go. Let me... So if you're logged in and you want to come join me for some Star Trek Ops, just tag me in game. Just tag me in game. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. There's our 5. Okay, sweet. Now, there's a whole system to how this works. I will not pretend I understand it yet, so I'm staying the hell out of it. This thing gets direct ships and shields. Pulses are fired one by one. Interesting. Okay. I have not played the destroyer yet. I have played the cruiser twice, so I have a lot to learn about how this works. Yeah, Hujam, the battleship guns are basically like lasers. Yeah, Gabe, we can do Discord. I need to do the things. Hold on. I need to do that. I need to set it up for the right room. Give me a moment. Or maybe I am. Is it set for the right room? It is not set for the right room, apparently.
She's gone from suck to blow.
She has definitely gone from suck to blow.
Yeah.
Keep firing, assholes!
Exactly. All right. Let's pull people in. Give me 1 minute here. Discord overlay, OBS. I have to get. Stop putting in my way.
Start dragging them in if you.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to get something set up on the stream overlay over here. So go ahead. All right. I need voice. I need that. I need all of that. I want to do that, and then I need this, and I need that, and then I bring this over here, and do that, and put and paste that there, and hit that button. And it's still
Hello.
there. It is now. It worked. Okay. Ha 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 ha. All right. So there we
You're
go.
missing an upgrade. On the bottom left, the top one, you have it and you didn't mount it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
I think you first have to unready, and you just click it.
Yeah, you can click it.
This guy, the little array.
That
Yeah.
one.
No, okay, so how this works is when you progress through that little rewards tab by doing the getting stars in the op,
Yeah.
you will unlock the tokens, but you will also get the collectibles. The collectibles have a passive effect throughout each and every one of them. If you go to collection, it should show you
It does.
what. Yeah, it'll show you which ones you have, and then on the right-hand side, there's a
Yeah.
little thing that says battle bonuses. If you hover over
Yeah, I
them,
see it. I see it. So
what
eventually
they
you unlock
give
all
you.
these things, right?
Yes.
But
You
my
get them
point
through
is,
the-
my point is back here. There's nothing else until I spend some time to upgrade the ship. There's nothing I can do here. I just have to just go with it.
No,
You need to get
level
tokens.
9. Yeah,
Exactly.
You gotta get level 9 on the pass to get it. The op is not too difficult, it just takes figuring out. It is a bit intense, though.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Believe me. Okay.
It gets much better when you have upgrades and have the stock. I noticed this when I played it on the PTS. The stock configurations are pretty horrible.
Agree.
Also, they're
I don't
using
think they're all
it
too
to test
bad.
guided weapons, too.
All right, let's go do this.
And it's also the players not knowing what they're doing. Like you see them firing their 3-key weapon at a ship
Well-
with full shields, dealing no damage.
Exactly, because nowhere is any of this explained.
Well, Foxy is doing a stream tomorrow explaining the entire operation and the interface, everything.
That's good because they desperately need it. Because coming in here last night was an exercise in frustration.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Like, in past, like, event modes, it kind of gives you a basic rundown on
Yeah.
what the heck you're doing and what
This
the heck
does
is going
not.
on. This, there was none of it.
Yeah.
I get it. But if you go hover over your weapons and so, it tells you which weapon deals how much damage against holes and shields. But you have to do it yourself. It doesn't tell you that you have
Well,
to do this.
you also barely have time to figure that out because within seconds of you spawning in, there's stuff sometimes on the edge of these cap circles. So
Yeah, I mean, you can do it in port, right? But just so you know, I have a setup that is really good against shields. So I took the lasers. I love the lasers.
okay, this guy's out. Let me see if I can. Oh no, my stuff's not reloaded yet. How do these torpedoes work on the? Oh, okay.
Like homing
Imagine them as
torpedoes.
high-velocity guns.
Same idea.
Oh,
okay,
no.
got it.
Think of firing them as like the UK torp boats, one at a
Okay.
time.
Oh, that's good.
They are super fast. You don't need to. And again, the shield needs to be down for those torpedoes as well.
Okay, so treat it like Star Trek Online. Phasers for shields, photons.
Yeah,
for,
Yeah, it's the same idea as Star Trek as STO, right? You want energy
basically
weapons
use-
to knock their shields down and photons to finish them off.
Right, the energy weapons are better, but your regular main guns, if you have artillery, is also decent against the shields. Like, it's not ideal, but it works.
Okay, let's see if I can hit this guy.
Like, it's actually really easy if you have a coordinated team. Like, a lot of times you waste your big consumables against the same ships. And, like, just if you can prevent this from happening by coordinating.
The boogeyman is real.
Oh, geez, a minute 30 reload.
Yeah, the little nuke
Yeah,
on the cruiser has a very long cooldown. The destroyer
Yeah,
I'm liking much better right now.
It's a long cooldown. That's why you don't want to waste it.
Yeah,
Eh,
I freely admit when I shot it that time,
I disagree on not just using it, because at the end of the day, while you do need to be decisive with how it used, you definitely just need to cycle through everything and know target with blood.
Yeah, you definitely want to use it, but you want to use it smart. Like,
Yep.
that mountain in particular.
All right.
Yeah.
Already, this mission is going way better than any of the missions I played last night.
Yep.
I got a whole bunch down in the lower right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go grab that salvage.
Okay. Okay. Gabe's going for the salvage. I'll head south and work with Xanda down here.
If you can, you want to let the salvage ships get a bit closer before taking them out, because if they spawn on the outskirts, it's basically a pain just to try and
To go get it. Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
also need to kill the enemy destroyers first because they use the torpedoes themselves, and if they hit you while you have no shield, you're dead. So
some of them also do carry the homing missiles as well.
yes,
I'm gonna need a little help clearing the shields off this cruiser down south if somebody's got a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab them.
Time to put on the beer.
Your torp should be on a 40-sec load per
Okay, there we
launcher.
go.
You do want to be vomiting them when you can.
Okay, my torps are ready to go on this guy down
Yeah.
south. So
I've got him. He's. Don't waste him.
shoot.
It's all right.
you guys can basically all be in like the southwest corner where the 4 circles
Okay.
are. I'm taking care of the north one. I
Okay.
can hold that on my own.
One of them is on A.
Yeah. There's 3 or 4 of them up there. I don't think we can defend it at this point.
They usually don't stop and go through. Just make sure you can reset them, but
Xander,
you
you're gonna have
give
some guys
actual
spawning on
damage.
your port side in a sec.
Just make sure to kill the shields, and then you can do damage to them.
I've just got to make sure that my brain doesn't try to lead the bloody target.
Yeah, it's very different with these gun leads.
Wait until you have lasers.
That's what.
You
Yeah.
don't have to lead at all.
Right behind.
Well, that's the problem. The battleship has
I think A.
phasers.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those actually.
And I keep trying to lead it like it's a Gneisenau. And
Yes.
it's like
You have a radar on your destroyer, Gabe? That's silly.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
silly. I love everything about it.
I'm running the TAC destroyer. I get an engine boost, which isn't as effective. It's only a 12 instead of a 15, but my ship gets to max speed a lot faster. And I also get an EMP and a crawling smoke.
The
EMP
only
is basically an area of effect.
the only reason I'm running stockhaul on my cruiser is because of that radar.
To the king, baby.
I have
So
no
I can
idea
have
what
it too.
battleship gets. But
I don't trust random people to be effective.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Oh, that is
well,
bad.
that's a lot of stuff down south.
Where?
Or actually, no, that's up north. I got turned around.
Okay, I'm coming back
direction
north.
is hard.
Hold on, let me help you with this destroyer. Never mind, he's out. Okay.
Yeah.
The other battleship we can probably murder. Grunt, you need help with that cruiser? You got him.
No, I have everything under control here.
Okay.
We're trying to.
Yeah, I'm cutting back over here where Gabe is to work on these battleships up along the 2 line.
All right, I'm going to see if I can take out this battleship over here by Xanda.
Battleship gone.
I got that guy behind you, Gabe. Hold on.
Still trying to figure out exactly if the
May not be necessary.
secondaries are worth it or not on this thing.
There's a salvage behind you, behind one of the cruisers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him.
Nice, nice.
At least he got it in.
Okay, shields are almost down on that battleship.
Yep. I'm gonna clear him out here and we'll finish him off.
I can make for the salvage, but I need this BB gone.
I'll take care of it. I've still
Going
got
for
6 torps in the can here.
2.
Actually, you got an exhaust smoke on you?
Is it exhaust smoke? Oh yeah,
It
look at
should
that.
be.
Yeah, I got it.
And by the way, It lasts a while, and the screen also lasts a decent chunk. All right.
Hopefully, Battleship 2 is going to.
You know what?
Oh shoot!
Fire in the hole.
You got him?
No, they're EMP'd. They'll take more damage. Let's melt this fool.
Oh, okay. I don't know these things.
EMP doesn't do too terribly much damage, but when somebody pops it, anything with those red markers above it will take a metric fuck ton of damage.
Ooh, there's double salvage here. This will be good. Let's pick these up.
Yep.
I feel
Salvage provides a 2% to defense and 2% to offense.
Yep. Grunty, how you doing back there, buddy?
Okay in 6 seconds, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna speed boost back to you.
Careful, there's two. If one of you guys have torpedoes, there's
Yeah, I'm on it.
Can't leave my right.
I'll head south.
Cruiser
Since Raptor's
could
gonna
use
head
some
north.
Death.
I got a cruiser and a BB down by me. And C's being taken over.
Yeah, I'm working on. That was Fred.
Much better.
I have a feeling I'm going to be nailed by this.
I'm gonna need help with this destroyer if somebody's got a sec.
Somebody got the destroyer. I'm working on the battleship.
Woo!
Come on, put. Okay, I got photons on that battleship. Hopefully that'll kill them.
Yeah, there we go.
You've got such
Suck
good
it.
gas mileage. Who's your daddy now?
Okay. All right. Let's
Oh.
see. Come back to port here. Let's smoke
Time
up
to
for a
put
spell.
on the beer goggles.
I've got to get his shields down here.
Does anybody have any focus runs for this battleship up here with
I
me?
can be there in a second. I got to clear this one on my port side first, but I'm coming to you.
I'm about to beach in error.
Raptor, I can deal with him if you want to just head up north now.
No, it's okay. It's
he's
okay.
he's at least gonna get a rack because I've got it ready.
Oh, if we're gonna crossfire this fool.
Oh, don't worry about it anymore. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got my own torpedoes right now.
I think Gabe and I took care of him. Yeah, we're good.
Melted.
So, with a team that knows what it's doing, this is actually a hell of a lot of fun.
yes, it is.
But last night, this was 100% an exercise in frustration. Like, what the hell is actually happening? OMG!
I've actually been looking to do this with Raptor at least once.
A team that knows what it's doing, really?
I know, it's ridiculous. Insane.
As the old man says,
Yep.
never underestimate teamwork. It gives
I
the
know.
enemy somebody else to shoot at.
Teamwork OP.
Yeah.
I will say, I like the destroyer better than I like the cruiser.
The destroyer has some cool upgrades too. Like there's a hull for the destroyer that gives you basically a torpedo reload booster.
Okay. Oh, that would be crazy with these torpedoes.
We're gonna try to melt the shields for
And
you.
the
Gabe.
sea hull in general has like better torpedoes, I think.
5 stars, baby.
No, 4.
Let's go.
4?
We
Oh,
lost
did we not?
one
We
slot.
lost. Okay.
We lost the plan.
Yeah, whatever.
The good news is too is that it doesn't stop when you do the primary task. If you have any secondary left, you have whatever time is left on the mission.
Or until
It's
you
a guaranteed win at that point. Yeah.
So it's not like Nari, where the old version of Nari, where once one of the cruisers was dead, you couldn't keep
So
going.
I think that is typically, like, if it's well played, the destroyers seem to get the most XP. How much damage did you do there?
347,000.
307.
Interesting.
How much
Like-
did I do is a great question.
Like, I have like 500,000, which is actually quite low for the cruiser.
Yeah.
377,000 for me.
I hit 458,000. Raptor stole my kills. Rad.
Yep. You're welcome.
Like, if you're
Thanks.
after XP and credits, the destroyer is the way to go. Cruiser is probably second most of the time. Battleship is.
But I don't think
The
you can
least-
win this. I will say, I will point out the kind of the one sort of train wreck-ish lost we had last night doing this. We didn't have a battleship on the team, and you could tell.
I think you need one battleship.
I think you need at least one almost every time you do this. I would agree with that assessment.
At least one with a competent mind that
I
knows
have-
how
I
to
have-
use the ship.
Yep, I'll agree with that.
I have done a 5-star actually with 3 destroyers and 2 cruisers, but these destroyer players were really good. The CV is the worst.
Okay,
Like,
so
What are
now
you talking about?
so now I've unlocked 2 different sets of module upgrades for my little
Yes.
destroyer. So now I've got to figure out how I actually install these things.
Not everyone is for the destroyer.
I know that. But what I've done at this point is I've earned enough ranks, right?
Yeah.
That I've gone through 2 of these. I've got 2 of these little upgrade kits. So I've got a phaser upgrade for the battleship and an artillery. I've got an artillery upgrade for each class, and then now a hull upgrade for each class.
Yes. Okay. So you go to your equipment. I think it was the hull DPM on this. So yes. So you go on the hull on the first one. It was the one. You click it, then you go to the left. There should be then upgrade.
Okay.
And then you No, that is. Oh no! That one was automatically mounted because you see on your ship on the top left it says shield DPM 0.
Yeah.
That is the lowest one. So where it says 0, this one you get from the pass, and it updates automatically to the 1 when you get it. And your hull was at 0 too, so it got it 1.
Okay, so let me come back to the destroyer I was just playing. Okay, right. I now have an extra consumable that I didn't have last game with my hull upgrade now.
Yeah, you get a radar now too.
That's what this sensor sweep thing is?
Mm-hmm.
I see it. Okay.
And here's the neat thing. So when you get those tokens and you see the purple like modules where it's like shield damage, like shield, and then whatever. When you unlock that for that respective slot, like say shield 1, that middle purple one right there, it unlocks it not just for the destroyer, it unlocks it for the cruiser and the battleship as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right.
So instead of just having to repetitively grind, you just won and done, and in that slot.
Now my follow-up question is, for example, okay, according to what I just went through, let's come back and look at the rewards screen. It tells me I got a artillery upgrade for the Daenerys, Uni 1. So I come over here to equipment, and I can see that, and it's already installed. It's literally already mounted.
Yes.
And then I'm guessing then if I come and I look up the food chain, let's see, the next one, that's photon upgrade, that's shield upgrade. Okay, wait, here we go, up at 19. Okay, so these other ones, so the other upgrades, I have to spend tokens on.
Right.
And you earn these tokens in the reward system. For example, there's some in here. But how else do you earn them? Is this the only way?
So if
only
you look
there,
if you scroll the end of the track to like 16, see Raptor?
Yeah, what about it?
Keep going. So there's an infinite one.
No, that was too far.
Yeah,
that's the excessive rewards. That's the main source how you get them.
This one right here.
And then at some point in the future, probably next patch, track 17 will unlock.
Okay, so this is like the next wave of it all.
Yeah, that will unlock in 2 weeks, and then there's a third wave that unlocks in 4 weeks.
Okay.
And at the end of the last one, there's collection tokens because you only get 8 items for the collection. The collection has 16 items, so the last one you have to play a really long time.
So, okay. So as I'm looking at this, right, I can earn quote unquote infinite tokens here in this first wave.
Yes and no, because the amount of stars you need for the excessive rewards increases each level you get them. It starts at 7, then it's 10, then it's 15, and I'm already at 20.
Okay.
So at some point it gets tedious.
So the odds of me getting like all these upgrades in the first week are like, is it possible? Yes. But would I have to play a stupid amount? Also yes.
You won't. Like in the second week. In the second week you get like 50.
Well, it starts at 50 and goes up very quickly from there. And in the third week, you're getting like 75 in some of these things.
Right.
The third block, anyway. Are the ship upgrades the only thing you can spend the tokens on? Is that all they're good for?
Yes, that's all they're good for.
Okay.
Yeah. And
interesting.
the way that I'm kind of looking at it is the tokens aren't necessarily for the quote unquote upgrades themselves, it's for the alternate pass, because don't like if what
Yes.
you equip a different hull or a different, like, I'm running phasers, but I can apparently equip artillery if I'm reading this correctly on this
Yes.
schematic. Oh, jeez.
You
So
can
really-
basically
So the
change
thing with-
between artillery, regular artillery, SAP artillery, and phasers. And for the secondaries, you can choose between the photon torpedoes, then regular torpedoes, and then other torpedoes that deal even more damage but have less range and do less to the shields. And
Not
stuff
true,
like this.
Seabang. Not true, Seabang. Chad is saying this mode does nothing to Leyte Gulf missions. That's only true
No,
if
no,
you're
no,
in
no,
the.
they changed it. They,
well,
cha- they
if they-
changed it.
Well,
it
and
does now. It does
Okay,
now.
good. Originally, you were correct. Okay, in the later Leyte Gulf missions, it didn't work for. But apparently you're telling me they've patched it now, essentially.
They
Yes.
patched it. It works today.
Good.
Yesterday
if you-
it didn't. Today it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm looking at my content on my mission screen right now, and it actually is showing Star Trek mode as a item for me to be able to get like 121,000 HP
Right.
after spotting.
So the Leyte Gulf missions that I was working on, I'm still on the second stage, and it was applying to all of those for sure, no problem. But now I'll have to go back and work on. Okay, so it does apparently work. Good night, Foreman. Thanks for being here.
It's not great here, by the way.
No, but I mean, you can work on 2 or 3 things at once and still make progress on Leyte, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you can.
So does it treat it like regular operations where you get half the progression?
No.
Full.
No.
That's
Interesting.
kind of nice.
It also works for the North Pole event. It works for everything. Like, it's really great. And you make a decent amount
Okay.
of credits there, too. You get elite commander XP, like...
I'll be
Right.
perfectly honest. I forgot about Leyte Gulf, and I forgot about the Christmas event thing.
It also happens. It also applies to Battle Pass as well. I've actually managed to pick up more Battle Pass in less days with Star Trek Ops
Interesting.
than I would do in co-op, because I'm only a co-op player.
Right. Which makes sense because you're earning much better XP rewards than you would get out of co-op.
Exactly. So the only issue is that I don't have the Enterprise. So for the next month and 10 days, I'm going to be enjoying the Enterprise.
Yeah, as irritating as the design of this is to try and wrap your brain around, I like sort of how it all kind of fits together. It's just not explained very well.
Yeah, it's all
they-
streamlined.
What do you mean?
I mean, like everything in like the rewards pass, you don't really need to worry too much about. Oh, I need to do this thing, that thing, yada yada. You just need stars, and you just need to get that reward tab.
That's true. I mean, if you play nothing but the stock ship straight through, you can probably still beat this regularly. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The operation changes. Like, in 2 weeks, it's a different operation. So, like, I'm grinding a lot right now to upgrade my ships to make it easier next week and go with a better ship in that already. But you probably... One thing to notice, though, you actually have to finish the reward this week to progress to the next one, I think. I don't think you can start at 17 if you weren't at 17 already. So you always have to go through the whole path.
Okay, let's do it again. I want to try Battleship this time. It's the one thing that I haven't played.
Be prepared to hit mountains a whole lot because you're not used.
You're not used to the crazy like laser beam weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe it, Wix.
It's the only. It's the only thing that I've played, and I still keep getting into arguments with mountains.
Very cool, Gaelic.
One thing, Sea Raptor.
Yep.
Your torpedoes, the radar will go through the mountain and ping whatever it is. But if you fire them and the mountains are in range of the torpedoes, like the photon torpedoes, they will actually hit the mountain.
I believe that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was noticing some of that on the cruiser yesterday.
They do have a little bit of height, so you can
Yeah.
fire over small mountains, but not over big
crazy.
ones.
Right.
The lasers that you do fire can also hit your teammates, and you're basically like, oh, friendly fire.
But don't be
Friendly
damaged.
fire. We brought it back into World of Warships. What is this?
It's
Might
not
help if
laser
I
tag,
actually-
damn it.
It might help if I actually ready up. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Do they actually deal damage though? Like on the PTS, there was no friendly fire.
That's exactly
Like, it
right,
didn't deal
Altidore.
damage.
Like the trick with the battleship, as I'm seeing it, is that you want to use your main job is to clear the shields off
son
of
of a-
things. Like That's the primary role.
I think the primary role is like to be a bit centralized because you're kind of slow and
Yes.
soak up damage.
Yeah. I kind of want to hang towards mid, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, congrats to all giveaway winners. I finally finished the giveaway.
Ta-da!
Raptor, your photon torpedoes are almost strong enough to take out a battleship if it has no
Okay.
shield. They deal like 60-something thousand damage.
Yep.
So
You can one-shot them.
don't and you only fire them once, like it's not multiple charges. So
Yeah, I just noticed it looks like we've got 2 racks, but instead of firing one to the left, one to the right, it fires both of them at the same time.
like look at this duplo. I fired mine right now. When this next is spotted, it probably has like 10,000 hit points.
Oh, wow. You don't even have to lead these damn things.
No,
Like,
I
you
think
literally
what they're
don't want to
doing-
lead them. That's crazy.
I think what they're doing is they're testing mechanics for guided missiles.
You can just shut up now. I don't want to hear any of that garbage.
I mean,
Oh,
like, honestly, these photon torpedoes are just like they're kind of like sub-homing
Uh-oh.
torpedoes, but
Hold on.
just with insane speed.
Sorry, Grunty.
No, you're good. The start here is always a
I'm
bit
working on it,
bad.
Xando. Hold on. I gotta clear this island. There's too many bloody islands in the way.
You still do okay damage on the hull with the lasers.
You actually do. That's not bad.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's passable.
That's why I like them.
Kind of wish my secondaries worked a little bit better, but
I want to get this. I think if I get the stage 2 upgrade with these, I can probably 3-shot these destroyers with them, and 2-shot the whole shield of a battleship.
come on, show me your bow.
Why do you need a bow?
Just so I had something to shoot at.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Load, damn you.
Quack, damn you.
Sorry.
Oh, I've got a funny button.
What ship are you playing?
The
If you're playing the battleship, you have a funny button.
Yes.
I have yet to figure out how the funny button actually works.
you charge it up normally, and when you use it, you get extra damage. I think.
looks like it adds 0.2% every second and 1% for every 4,000 damage you actually take, and it does
I'll
a
go get a salvage.
team bonus.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I like about it is that your funny button is always passively charging. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, is it really always just slowly building up?
Yes,
Yeah,
it gets
It
it gets a small
one of the-
percentage every second.
One of the battleships should probably stay in this area, and the other one should come a little bit up.
If only my cruiser would load in.
Oh, big hit on his shields. I like that.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Now, what's the range on my little photon? Can I hit him with this thing?
Yeah, you can.
16
Okay.
kilometer from
Oh, wow.
photons.
Okay, so yeah, I totally can.
Let me know when you need the destroyer.
I'm gonna point myself south.
Just a heads up, it's not loading me into my cruiser. For
Stupid
some
islands.
strange reason.
Okay, then someone needs to go down here right now.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll.
I'm heading south.
Okay.
I'm come. You want me to go with Raptor?
I'm gonna swing back north towards I or whatever that cap is.
One should stay here, and the other one should stay here.
Yeah, it's Chaser is down south, Raptor is up north.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here along the 7 line.
Coming, Chaser.
Can you?
The problem is I can't spot the things I need to kill right now.
Come on, give me.
There is nothing here yet. I have a radar when they spawn. Yeah.
It's the destroyer that I'm most worried about at the moment.
Wow, the turret traverse on these things is real. We can't spot anything in G right now. That's also a bit of a huge issue.
I don't think there's anything here yet. Is it?
There's a cruiser down there somewhere.
Oh, I'm gonna
turn and try to nuke this battleship.
They spawned on the north.
Yep, I'm gonna head that way.
Don't worry about the battleship.
Yeah, there's somebody
got
in
that.
G that we can't even see. I can't defend G because I have no spotter. Oh, we're already down a ship. Crap, I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
it's
wouldn't
Gabe.
load my boat in.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's kind of a problem.
Yeah, no, it literally kept me on the op screen, and my boat is dead before I can even take the helm.
Well, we're probably going to lose this one, boys. Oh, hi.
Well, we gotta defend 3 then.
Shields down on the cruiser.
Yeah, but you're the best person to do anything about it, and you're going to die. I have no
Apparently
shots,
there's
and I have to run north. Yeah, we're grossly overwhelmed here.
Yeah, there's a minimum range on the photon torpedoes I just discovered.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunate. Wait, quick question. You said it didn't load you in. In which port were you when we started the operation?
It was literally in the operation, like in div tab, where it shows you your div mates, and you can look in the minimap.
Because I heard some rumors that it's bugged if you are actually on Vulcan or something, and then you can't do anything anymore.
Oh, there we go. I just rebooted the game, and that fixes all of my issues, apparently.
Ow.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, no chicks.
I don't like it, but I have to.
I'm probably going to go down here.
Those lasers really are nasty. Yes. Yeah, sorry,
3 minutes,
fellas.
Raptor, we can do this.
Yeah, totally. We got this.
No, I truly believe we can do this.
Well, I'm glad you believe that.
Okay, there's one down.
I 100% don't believe that.
Would you stop setting me on fire?
Blame the bad destroyer player.
I didn't even see what don't take this wrong, Zen. I didn't even see what happened to you because I was a little bit busy at the time.
I was trying to get G, and Vikings were all there, and I'm like, I tried taking out as many as I could.
I have the low one, Raptor.
Yep. There it was.
Ah,
I'm not surprised.
Blame Wargaming.
We simply cannot kill these guys fast enough down a ship. Like, you just can't.
yeah. It's tough.
Wargaming nerfed us.
Well, they apparently nerfed Gabe.
And in
Yes.
and in banning Gabe, they nerfed the rest of us.
I also feel like we got completely screwed by that island configuration. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Yeah, I think
that is
coming
one
in-
of the
Yeah.
tougher layouts.
Yeah, like that was really challenging, to put it lightly. I'm going to do that one more time, if you guys want to stick around for one more. And then I'm going to go back to doing randoms for a spell.
What would you guys like me in?
Doesn't matter. Play whatever you want. Although I think we need a destroyer at this point.
You know what? I need.
You don't need to, but like it's nice to have one. But I think the only real requirement
this.
that you need is one battleship.
I'm going to go back to playing destroyer. And I'm going to make a change on that hull.
Oh wait, can you invite?
I'm going to try the phasers. I think. Well, let me do that?
Hey, Raptor, can
No,
you
I
go
haven't
ahead?
unlocked it. Okay. What do we need?
Who? Did we drop somebody? Okay, never mind.
No,
Gabe is-
everybody's still here.
You need like 10. Don't you have 10 tokens yet?
No, because you have to get to rank. You have to get to the 9th level before you get your first
okay.
10 tokens.
Okay. I'll go do Enterprise.
And you get no progress for a loss. That's also really irritating.
Yeah, because you only the secondaries count. So
So
if
like, it's not that difficult to lose one of these, and when you do, you get bupkis for your effort. So that feels kind of crappy.
The reason I said earlier why I think the Enterprise is the worst hit, because the Enterprise is the most team dependent. You also really have to pay
That's just
attention
in
to
the-
which ships to attack, because like your bombers, for example, deal nothing if the shield is up.
Did somebody say something about Chaser, or am I just going crazy?
No, I think you're okay. All right, so the only big difference now is I have a radar to go with my boat.
Yup.
Yeah, you want this if like the enemy destroyer smokes up or so. I have this battleship that's the shield as low. Go for something else.
Okay, when you're
So honestly, I don't know what's funnier. The fact that I get a funny button, or the fact my dinky little secondaries are 17 kilometers.
Yeah, my secondaries were shooting farther than my primaries.
Yeah, the secondaries are 20 kilometers on the horizon now, at least on this stock hull.
You guys get the shields down on
Yeah.
this northern battleship, and I can take him out. There we go.
Okay. Fire in the hull.
Would you stop shooting me?
Okay, well, apparently these don't hit hard enough for me to take out the battleship. Sorry. Apparently I just
Don't worry,
suck
I
at
got 'em.
life. Thank you.
Much better.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I should have the battleship next salvo.
If you don't, I
Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna work the south flank. We've got them coming in northwest and southeast.
I got bombers.
Caldo, thank you for the
Yeah.
follow. Welcome in.
I'm going to head north with Grunty.
Okay, I think this will be an easier one for us to possibly 5-star because we can defend G and J as a group and A and B as a group.
Yeah, I think I'm just leaving the northeast. They can spawn there because there's no cap. I'm coming over
Yeah,
to
like-
the northwest.
Yeah, like at the northeast side, I don't even care. Just let them spawn back there, and we can work on them as they come in.
Where should I park Enterprise at?
Park it in the
know.
center of all the caps, since we're gonna be
Yeah,
because we're gonna be basically hounding the area.
I was about to say probably around H.
The good thing is too is if your shields go down, your secondaries do a good job at like defending you and supporting your teammates.
I have noticed that about the battleship.
You don't want to be in the northeast though, because we're all leaving it. So if you're there, you're gonna be focused. You don't want that.
Alright.
Maybe I don't
Shots on
know.
this guy. Oh, never mind.
Maybe you can just be on this island here, if there's enough to defend on.
I'm going to park myself right about here.
Shall I come south? Do you want to go? Gabe, you want to continue in the north?
Alright, shields are down on that cruiser in the north. I'm going to start working on the battleship.
I think I got this.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming south. I'm gonna help you, Raptor.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm a
I'm
little close to
coming.
this guy. I don't care for it.
No. You stay north. Raptor and me and.
I actually think I'm gonna be okay. Okay, he burned out. I love it. All right, I got torps coming online for this battleship. We gotta get his shields down. Ow, ow, ow.
Don't bother with the torps. Don't bother with them.
Okay, I will hold them.
Can anybody get this battleship up north? Xanda, you got bombers ready or something? He's about ready to get included by that island, so I can't shoot my torps.
Which one?
That guy.
Copy, on my way. Oh,
Okay.
Raptor.
Yeah.
With Enterprise, the fighters, if you press E button to speed them up, they don't lose engine power.
Okay, interesting.
Professor. They do, but it's almost near infinite.
with the raid. What is up, El Professor? Welcome in, everybody. How we doing?
I can't do a shout out.
No, you're fine. We'll catch it in a minute.
All right, come on.
Okay, I'm getting the shield on this battleship for you, Raptor, once he clears this island here.
Okay. I chipped in a little bit.
Hopefully that battleship up north.
Destroyer eyeballing me.
I'm trying.
Time to put on the beard.
Oh,
He's gonna get busy.
All right, here goes the shield.
Can you get him? Got it. Okay.
He's got.
Alright, I have a destroyer up north just as a warning.
I'm killing the battleship. I'm killing the battleship.
Yep.
I still have 5 bombers.
Nope. I am out.
Okay, that battleship's dead.
To Jurassic Park.
Okay. Oh, I see a buff. I'll go grab that.
I can get it. I can get it.
Okay, go. I'm gonna come.
No,
I'm gonna
wait.
come.
Yeah, no. I get it.
I'm gonna head to mid and help. I can help from like here. It won't let me click on the map. I'm gonna help from like here. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna help from like the 5 line. So I'm speed boosting over there to help defend A.
Can you get to the island and not park your Enterprise in the middle? Because my lasers can't shoot. You're literally blocking every shot I could put in to help there.
Give me a second.
Okay. Excellent shot on the destroyer.
Ow!
Okay, come on.
Moving.
Yeah, Chaser got hit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go down here soon.
I got bombers.
Good.
I'm going after the battleship in the middle of A.
Whoa! What the hell? Well, we lost that one.
Would you stop
I'm about to
setting
die.
me
That feels
on
bad. Come on.
Much better. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
I'm about ready to go down.
Yeah, I can see it. Hang on a minute. All right, I'm trying to lead this guy like a actual regular ship. And I'm dead. Well, that's probably a loss, boys.
Lasers go.
I don't know. Maybe. Y'all might be able to pull
They
it
got
together.
2 minutes.
Even now, if you're dead, even if the team wins, you get Bupkus, right?
Nope.
But you still get the stars that you earn.
That's good, at least. Well, we're probably not gonna earn the debris star.
No, there's 3 of them over in that one corner.
You guys
would
can
need one of
you
them
guys
over
can
here
probably
beside
defend GJ and H though, so that's a nice possibility.
Yup. The one thing I like about the carrier secondaries is when the shield is basically gone, your secondaries are gonna fire and do a butt ton more damage, so it feels like you're kind of not out, but definitely still in the fight.
This is kind of fun though.
Oh, very much so.
Personally, I think maybe instead of
Raiders,
one
welcome
battleship,
in.
you want
Appreciate you guys
two
being here.
to act as meat shields.
Yeah, I don't like.
And
having
let's get a
carry
shout
on
out
this at all.
for.
Sorry.
There we go. There's our shout out.
I could play the
Somebody
carrier.
already
I
took
do
care of it.
really
There
well
we
as
go.
carrier.
Awesome.
It's just one ship less than tanks, which makes the other ship getting so much more damage.
Welcome in, Raiders. We're trying
Yeah,
out
but
the
the thing
goofy
is with
Star
the
Wars
carrier,
mode.
if you know exactly
it's a
where to
thing.
be placing your planes, you can absolutely make up that difference in just raw suppression. The problem is it's tricky.
Yeah, my problem is I just shoved myself too far forward. I should have probably hung back a little bit more.
Well, I also kind of feel like if you're of the battleship, you need at least one other ship screening for you, right? Like a destroyer or something. Because if you can't spot that destroyer, the odds of him crushing you go significantly
The
up.
debris stays, but I don't think I can get there.
No, you're not going to
dying.
get there. You're not going to get the secondaries. You're going to get the primaries, but you're not going to get the secondaries.
There we go.
That's all right.
Let's make sure we get the kills, I guess.
I don't think I can get one.
Whatever. You guys will get over it.
That destroyer is very weak.
Oh, I see. I see what you were saying now. Now that the primary's over, you have the opportunity to possibly still complete the secondaries. They give you more time to try.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as there's still time on the counter, you can try
So
and get those last stars.
If you can kill 3 ships, if you can kill 2 ships, you still have the chance then to pick up the other secondary task.
Yup.
Oh god.
The op ends when the timer runs out, or all secondary and primary tasks are done.
Yeah. All right. Now there's a destroyer back there on 2,600 HP.
There you go. Come on, secondary, eat them.
You got this, boys. There
Get
it
'em.
was. All right. So
Yeah,
you
the secondary got 'em.
nicely done. Nicely done.
Now it's just the debris.
Whatever. You guys will live.
But I don't think we're gonna get it.
Like I don't.
I
You'll survive.
might be able to get
Oh
this.
no. Hang on a minute. Oh no, guys! Streamer made a mistake. That's never happened before. Give me a
I
break.
need my shield back though. I need my shield back badly.
That's never happened. That would be unheard of.
Oh no, proxy spotted. No, rip.
Well, you got 9 seconds, so. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Kill him.
Yeah! There you go.
Ah!
Nicely done. I know, Night Owl. I'm well aware. There we go. All right. A win's a win, baby.
We got 2 stars out of it.
A win's a win. How did I finish? That makes no sense.
Destroyers are extremely buffed with the XP gains. Here.
That
Like,
makes no sense. That's wild
I'm
to
a
me.
battleship. I'm a battleship. I'm used to being last on.
Ah!
How much spotting did you get? Like, what do you have here? Like, do you have lots of spotting or?
Ooh, you're asking hard questions. No, I have less than 10k spotting damage. I have the 1 buff, a bunch of shield ribbons, 3 defense ribbons, a few kills, a bunch of torpedo hits. I mean, it doesn't. It does not feel like an exceptionally good game for me. Okay.
Like, I literally have double your damage.
Oh, I believe that. You should. You lived way longer.
Did I do good as a carrier?
I mean, you lived. That seems pretty okay.
I mean,
live
the
longer than
XP
the
overall is
battleship.
good. It's usually just like
Cab.
out of all the classes,
Yes.
the carrier scores the lowest, even when they're played well, from my experience.
All right, gents. I'm going to bail and go back to doing randoms for a while, but thank you for that. That was entertaining.
All right. I actually.
I kind of
gotta
want to
get
keep playing this if y'all guys are done.
If you guys want to keep playing, y'all go right ahead. Don't let me stop you.
Unfortunately, I
I was the group leader, but I bailed. Go ahead, Chaser.
was about to say I got to get
Rosie has
going
it now.
because it's because I got to work early in the morning. I'm
No worries.
assistant principal. I got to work early in the morning.
Yep. Yep.
It's late for me. I'll just watch for the rest.
Okay, cool. Thanks, gents. I'll see you.
Thanks for the fun time, Raptor.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, we are back to just doing solo stuff. That is interesting. I could definitely... So, one of the things that Boats is honestly really good at, right, as a game, as a title, is it's genuinely a really good, beer and pretzels kind of game where you just hang out with buddies and you blow up boats. And that op is a really good way to just grab some friends and hang out and blow things up and have a good time. Work! I know, right, Gabe? All right, Cab? Work! I agree, Evil. I agree. There's a whole generation that's never heard of Dobie Gillis, Cab. You're welcome, Zen. Appreciate you guys joining in. That was fun. All right, I've got Sodak and a Destroyer choice in the ranked queue. We're going to do Cossack for sure. 100% Cossack. There we go. Because Cossack in this format ought to be absolutely effing amazing. So let's go do it. Zenda, I think you did fine. You don't have to fish for compliments, buddy. We already gave you one. I think you did fine. I mean, you probably did better than I would have. I am not a very good carrier player either. I like Enterprise, but that mode of Enterprise is very different than what I am used to thinking of as Enterprise, right? Ooh, I like where your head's at, Night Owl. I should do Cheatland and Baltimore. Cossack is real. You're right, Seabane. Cossack is honestly pretty good in any format. I don't like seeing the Yang or the other Cossack, but the complete and total lack of radar cruisers does give me a little bit of hope. Archipelago? Really? Why would you do this at Tier 8? This feels terrible. This feels like a terrible idea. I don't know who came up with the maps for this season of Ranked, but they are a sadist and a crack addict.
Can't leave my ride behind. I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Yeah, total lack of cruisers is odd, Merton. You're not wrong. I like Cossack for one of the same reasons that I like Jupiter 42. She gets a speed boost on a British destroyer, which is highly abnormal. It's very odd, Kyle. It's very, very odd. Oh, okay, my A's off. Then I'm good. And what's my A detection? It's like 2.5 or something. Yeah. No, that's smoke. Yeah, 2.5. That's not on mine. It is up. Okay, good. I see it now. Okay, we're good. This map would actually be really good to use Cleveland in. He missed them all. Or he blew the drop or something. I'm going to hold the torps. I've only got one rack of torps. They reload quick, but I'm going to hold them. Now, one thing I like about being a British destroyer in this format with a carrier is that I have my little quick smokes, which can make it very, very easy to frustrate the carrier. You see the Cossack? The opposing Cossack is in B. He's doing it right now.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Yeah, by the time this guy gets to me, I'm already going to have capped this point. It's not going to do him any good. I need this. The trouble is I need the splits radar to be relevant back here. And they've kind of screwed that up. Yeah, my entire team went to the same place, which is really, really, really awful. Hi, Yang. All right. Now, the struggle we're going to have... Y'all, okay, good. They're going to murder this Tirpitz. That's good. Finish that guy off. He's chosen poorly. Y'all should finish this guy off while you're at it. You'll have easy shots on him. I'm going to go back and try to play goalie back here a little bit. Come on, guys. You knew the Lo Yang was moving up.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment.
Much better.
Time to move. All right. This is still a winnable game. Cossack is backed way off. Their Ipiranga's kind of squishy. I can use the Vanguard as a spotter and get some damage on this Flandra, so let's do that for a minute. My Torps will be back shortly. We can have some fun with this guy.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Okay, time to quit shooting and get the hell out of here. There we go. Okay. Looks like the Flandra's going to beach himself, or he's going to try to beach himself. Come on, let's go. The Yorktown is awake and willing to help. That is true. I'm more irritated that the Lo Yang has basically been given free reign of mid. Scheist.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another disembowelment.
This guy is a much more high value target. I need to kill him.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Come on, let's get going. The Yang should be a little trapped here. Yep, and I outspot him. That's not doing me any good right now. But let's see what we can do. I have more gunpowder than he does, too.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Much better.
He's dead.
Hail to the king, baby. Time to put on the beer goggles.
Uh-oh, I might be dead too. Woo! We close. We close to dead.
Another disembowelment.
Yep, he got me. I mean, I'm the only one playing near the caps, and everybody behind me is dead. So where the hell's the rest of my team? What the hell happened to you clowns? Holy bejesus, you lost to a Flandra? What in the actual hell? I had to kill a Lo Yang on my own with no support. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill him! Kill him, Bama. He's right there. What are you? No! What are you? You'd rather shoot into the island than shoot the destroyer visibly spotted directly in front of you? Oh my god. Yeah, you're dead already, sir. Like, you knew there was a destroyer there and you ignored him. Wow. Well, our Yorktown gets props for playing and for trying. The rest of this team, I can't even. I can't even. I basically had to engage the Lo Yang in a gunfight that I couldn't win. And, well, I did win, but it cost me way too much to win it. Yeah, well, you've been playing carrier and ranked striker? Why? I mean, 6v6, I sort of get it, but yikes. So, Cab, I hear what you're saying. There are times you have no choice, right? There are times in this game you have no choice but to focus on what you're doing, right? I mean, the Yorktown's going to keep his star. It's pretty much inevitable at this stage. Like, the Cossack's blown all of his smokes already. He's got nowhere to run here. Oh, 192. Go get him, Yorktown. Go get him. Nope, you missed. He'll never leave that smoke, and the game will be over in 15 seconds. So either you blind drop him, or you give up the opportunity. You may as well blind drop him. You only have to hit him with one rocket, man. Okay, or you could just drive around in circles while nothing happens. Oh, he did finally get there. Okay. There's no way I kept my star. I kept my star? I guess because I was the only one with the cap. And the only one who basically, like, tried to play the objectives. Everybody else is like, I know, I'll sail in circles and murder myself to death. Wow. Well, I guess that's nice. I guess keeping my star is useful then. Cossack is solid. Night Owl says Cheatland. Okay, I'm in. Let's do it. Everybody loves a good Cheatland game, right? Everybody love a good Cheatland game. You know... I'm going to keep Airstrike mod, because you can still see subs in this mode. Let's go. Cheatland and ranked. Then I'll come back to Mr. October's Sodak request, which is solid. On YouTube about a Black Friday ship. Okay, so I apologize. I was focused on trying to win the game. Oh, excellent. I get to murder planes. Let's go. Ooh, 2 Baltimores. That actually kind of sucks for me. To
Jurassic Park.
So, Black Friday ships. The struggle with Black Friday, and Captain Ron, thank you for the follow. The struggle with Black Friday. I think I missed Torado and 07. Guys, thank you for the follows as well. The struggle with Black Friday is that the rarest ships are not available for purchase, right? The Smolensk Beta, or Smolensk Black, for example, is like an in-game purchase only thing. God, where do I take a Cheatland on this map? I think I know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go play in the gap over here.
exciting and new. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah.
Yeah, so Smolensk is auction only. After that, I'd have to look and see what else is even available that's already kind of discontinued. I will say Alaska Black would be a really good pickup. That is a ship that's no longer available in any other form. Now, refresh my memory. Do they still just straight up sell all of the black ships, or do you have to container fish for them? I don't remember anymore. Massachusetts, Alaska, and Jean Bart are cash only. Okay. But you can buy them. Like, you can obtain them. Okay, I'm not going to let this Lo Yang just run away with B because he feels like it. If he wants to run away with B, he's going to have to deal with me. Everybody have fun murdering the destroyer, please.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I can't really... Oh, look at this guy.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him. You've got a lot of guts.
Okay, we're going to chill here for a spell. Nobody should be able to get to me right here. I should be okay, even though I am radared. Ooh. That Enterprise. That Enterprise, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, for God's sake. Our North Carolina is in a place... What are you doing? Why are you sailing to your death like a dummy? Well, you killed the Baltimore. I suppose that's something. Yang's out here got me spotted. I don't understand why our North Carolina chose suicide. I legit don't understand. Hi, Lo Yang. How we doing?
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
My crazy son of a bitch.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass. Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Woo! You're bold, sir. Are you sure about that? Yorktown came and gave me some cover, but I'm still going to die to this Tirpitz. Yeah, I'm getting pushed by 2 secondary battleships, so I'm basically dead. So, I have no idea what our battleships did. Apparently they sailed in circles and died, which is amazing. Well, I can only attempt this with close range AP. That's all I got.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
I'm probably dead either way. Again, I chose kind of a high-risk position here, but it does feel a little bad that I was basically left to die because everybody on the team, one of our battleships died in the A cap. The other one blew through, drove out broadside in front of 3 other players, and then is like, huh, I wonder why I'm dead. I wonder why. Wow. So I guess the moral of that game is if you're going to play a bit of a high-risk ship like Cleveland, have competent teammates. Seems reasonable. So let's look at the black ships, right? This is a thing we can actually look at them now, right? So we can talk about this for a minute. Let's see. So if I come in here, what are my options? Okay, so it's Brisbane, Azuma, Alabama, no. Napoli. Okay, so of the ones that are available, let's see what's available. Atlanta, Lizzo. Atlanta's nice, but you can already buy a regular Atlanta. Sim, Sharn, Saipan, Loyang. Zeppelin's still kind of a meme. I like Kaga. Is Kaga on the naughty list? Do they still sell Kaga? Like straight up sell Kaga? They do, right? Isn't she still available? As Hornet. Yeah, there's Kaga. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So she's not like crazy special or something. So, what are your options? Zeppelin, Kaga, Brandenburg, Atago, Cossack. Like, there's a bunch of good ships in here. Is black still coal? How do you get black again? Refresh my memory. She's coal. Okay. So, and Cossack? Maybe it was Cossack. Cossack's probably doubloons. So, okay. So, if you're looking to spend cash and save yourself some time, I think black is a good pickup. Okay. Say earning 300,000 coal versus spending some doubloons. Okay. So black would be on my list. Sims is actually a pretty good bargain for 3,700. Sims is pretty good. That's a pretty good price on a Sims. It's a pretty good price on an Atlanta. Both of those are good boats. It's a pretty good price on a Loyang, another good boat. Pretty good price on a Kaga. If you want to learn carrier, if the carrier class interests you in any way, Kaga is actually a pretty good ship to learn the class. She's fairly forgiving in terms of plane losses, and she can contribute to a game in meaningful ways most of the time, right? It's almost impossible to go wrong with a Kaga. Pommern is amazing, but I think Pommern is still available in the regular tree. Is she a coal ship as well? Pommern is still coal, right? Or did they take her out? She's not in here. No, there she's coal. So that's another one. Like, if you didn't want to save up for the coal and invest the doubloons instead, I could see Pommern. Pommern is solid. I would not spend cash or doubloons on Iwami. I would not. Napoli and Yoshino. Now, if Napoli, if memory serves, is Napoli Steel or Research Bureau or something? I don't remember anymore. Coal. Coal and steel? Let's look. Is Napoli coal now? Napoli's coal. Yoshino is coal. So let's talk about, so let's kind of just boil this down then. You need to look at the Black Friday sale, in my opinion, from two perspectives. Either I want to buy some good middle, like 7 and 8 premiums that I'm going to get a lot of good use out of, and I want to buy them at a discount. Okay, I'm talking about Atago, Cossack, Loyang, Atlanta, Sims, maybe a Kaga. I think I said Kaga twice, but like those are just good pickups, and you're getting them at a discount. Okay. The other thing is, in these top 2 rows, you've got a fair number of, I guess all 6 of these are coal ships. I guess technically Iwami and Kearsarge are as well, right? Aren't they? Kearsarge and Iwami. Okay. So the other perspective you have to look at this for, the tier 9 boats, right? If you don't want to save up the coal and you would rather invest the cash, this is a good way to do it. Of the 6 of these ships, there are 4 of them that I think are quite good. Napoli, Yoshino, Pommern, and Black. Personally, I do not care for Awami. Personally, I do not care for Kearsarge. They are not bad ships. If you own one or you wish to buy one, go enjoy it. But I would rather spend my doubloons and my cash on the other 4. Okay, particularly for me, Yoshino and Black. Those are both just really fun boats to play. Popular opinion would tell you that Napoli is a really good boat, and popular opinion is correct. Napoli is a really good boat. So if you don't own a Napoli and you don't want to save up the coal, because it's a lot of coal, right? And you'd rather invest the cash, I could see the Napoli. Now, what are we adding this year? We're adding Azuma, Alabama, and Brisbane. It physically pains me to say this. Do not buy an Alabama. Don't ever spend money on an Alabama. Don't ever spend doubloons on an Alabama. Don't ever spend coal on an Alabama. Okay? Until Wargaming acknowledges that Alabama needs help and needs a buff and needs an identity of her own, she is just a thoroughly, honestly subpar Tier 8 American battleship. I'd rather play North Carolina than an Alabama, which is sad. It makes me sad. I grew up going to this ship as a kid, right? My grandparents lived in Pensacola, just over the other side of the Perdido, right? So I lived in Beulah, and we would go frequently when I'd go for the summers. We'd go visit Bama, or we would go visit. We would go to the Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola at NAS Pensacola. Sometimes we do both, right? So Wix, I'm glad somebody does, right? North Carolina's guns perform better than Alabama's. If they would buff Alabama's guns, in my opinion, she'd be a much better battleship. She would have her own unique identity. She's a Shodak. She's shorter hull. She handles better. Strong AA suite. Great torpedo protection. Still has really good guns, right? But her guns, in my opinion, the guns are too far a step backwards from North Carolina. And Massachusetts, the other Sodak in the game, is so much better all around because of her secondaries and her pushing ability and blah, 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 blah. I'd rather be playing a Massachusetts. Okay, all right. Azuma. I love this ship. Don't spend money on this ship. If you really want one of these, if you really want to spend doubloons on a ship like this, go buy a Yoshino. Yes, it's more money, but Yoshino's literally straight up a better boat. Yoshino is Azuma with a pile of torpedoes and a better anti-aircraft suite and more health. That's Yoshino. So Yoshino is straight up better. So if you're going to spend doubloons, don't spend them here, spend them here. My opinion. Brisbane. Brisbane is tough. I like this boat. If you play a lot of competitive modes, if you play clan battles, you like playing a lot of tier 10 rank. She does. Azuma has great economy. So does Yoshino for the same reason. If you like playing a lot of radar cruiser at high tiers, if you like Minotaur, you'll get along great with Brisbane. Okay. If light cruiser is not your bag, if you own a Minotaur and you constantly explode in it and you're bad, you struggle with that ship, you're not going to like Brisbane. It may not be. What are my other options? Oh, look at this. I can buy I have to buy these. That's kind of cool. It's not all the black ships, Wix, but it's all the ones that you can buy without rolling the dice, right? Because if I come to here, now I'm getting into where I'm having to spend doubloons to roll the random dice, okay? So I've got what's available out of the box that isn't available for straight-up purchase. Jean Bart, Alaska, Massachusetts, Asashio. That's it. Those 4 seem to be the big ones. Cash ships are in the first tab. Brisbane, Azuma, Bama. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Okay. So not doubloons, but cash. Okay. So yes, these 4 then. So if you want to just spend straight up cash and not doubloons, again, because these are discontinued boats and you can't get them any other way, as Stryker points out, these are on the naughty list. If that interests you, there's value here. Of the 4 of these, I recommend the 2 American boats and Asashio. I'm not a huge Jean Bart fan. I understand why people like Jean Bar. I understand why she's good. I'm just not a huge fan. Okay? I would much rather be playing almost any other Tier 9 battleship than a Jean Bar. She's really good. I just don't care for her because she's French. French battleships and I are just we don't speak. We had a nasty divorce a long time ago and we don't get along. So but that seems to be what's available. So yeah, that kind of sum up my recommendations, I guess, right? Asashio or Cossack? Cossack. Cossack's easier to play. Cossack's way easier to play. Far more influential in most of the relevant game modes. However, if you're like me and you have an unhealthy, unnatural love of murdering all things battleship, Asashio is amazing. Asashio is so good. In fact, let's go see if I can get a good Asashio game right now. Because I feel like it. Because I haven't played the boat in forever and she's a troll. She is so trolly and hilarious. I like Massachusetts. Massachusetts is good. Like, you can't go wrong with Massachusetts. Massachusetts is all around one of the best tier 8 battleships in World of Warships. That's not an exaggeration. That's a fact. The battle stats prove it out. The way the ship plays proves it out. It's just, that's reality. Massachusetts is one of the best all-around tier 8 battleships in the game, period. So, if you enjoy Battleship and you don't own a Massachusetts, I would encourage you to buy one. Right? If you intend to play, I mean, if you really, really enjoy battleships and you think you're going to get use out of it, I think do it. See, Grunty, I disagree. Now, you're also talking to somebody who's literally never played a game in Ipiranga, okay? I don't even own, actually, I did buy an, you know what, I should play Ipiranga. I did finally buy an Ipiranga. But I still personally think that Massachusetts is amazing. Kintaris, you're talking about Mountbatten, yes? Of those four? See, he's not going to like Asashio because he doesn't like destroyers. Mountbatten is a battleship player, okay? He's a battleship, supercruiser, big heavy boat kind of guy. So he's not going to tell you to buy a destroyer. A guy that loves battleships is not going to tell you to buy an Asashio because he doesn't want to see more Asashios in his games. Come on. I've met Mountbatten. He's a good guy, but he's a battleship lover. He does not want you or anybody else playing Asashio. Trust me. He's not stupid. Okay. I do have some submarines I get to hunt. That's nice because I outspot them. However, this is not a great map for torpedo angles. Does anyone need 2 Massachusetts? I would say probably not. If you already own a Mass, I don't think I would go buy another one. All right, do they have any radar? Chappie in Alaska, no planes. Strana Mekti. I found the clans player. Okay, so the Cossack is here. The interesting thing is I outspot the Cossack by about 100 meters. The bad news is that he will crush me in a gunfight. So what I have to try to do is bait him into firing and then hope the rest of the team will murder him. Here's what I'm going to do since I'm already here. We're going to turn south. I'm going to let him have C. Is our Stalin like AFK? God, that's irritating. Okay, the salmon's already here. I think I'm gonna speed boost down to B. Or no, one of the submarines could be here. I'm sorry. This could be one of the subs. Who's that? Papa Zombie. Love the name. Happy Halloween. Welcome in. Lord have mercy. I hate not knowing what's here. And it's a cyclone game. That is literally the worst for me. Literally the worst for me. Okay. The Balau is down south. It probably is the Cossack up here. Like, because of the way the spawns in this game works, it probably is the Cossack. I'm going to move up. I want to get torpedoes down the throat of this this angle here. There we go. Okay, I'm RPF'd now. Okay, Stalingrad's finally up. I'm about to be in Alaska radar range. It's time to back off. I've got another battleship target. Let's pop the reload booster. And back off. I'm probably going to have to leave. I can't sit in here with an Alaska shooting at me. Okay, we aren't going to win this fight. I'm going to B to pick it up. I'm going to let the Stalin play defense up here. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the Cossack. I'm telling you, 100% it's the Cossack. I'm going to speed boost down to B. Get this done. Plus, I'll have more chance to murder these, to shoot at these masses on the way. Because my torps are back soon-ish. Come on. He's going to snuggle up to that island. He's turning his engines on. Yeah. So there's a submarine. There's a submarine at the top of the cap, and a Cossack at the bottom of the cap. That was a nice little sneak shot with the guns that I was able to get because I was going to be going behind the island soon, and I could get away with it. This team is not very good. Team is far too passive. You guys at A have to move up and crush things. You are 8 on 3. All right. We're gonna have some fun with this Yammy here in a sec. Should be good times.
And it got such good gas mileage.
I don't want him to know that I'm here yet. Okay. Torps are up in 2. I'm betting he's going to turn in. Yeah, everyone in the south is just sitting around while the team up north gets absolutely destroyed. And it legit kind of irritates me. Let's bank on that. He slowed down in time to avoid my torpedoes, which makes me very, very sad. Okay. Our salmon is about to die. We have no board control. It's like, I don't know what these guys at the bottom of the map are doing. I legit have no idea. I cannot begin to predict what the hell they're doing down there. The good news is the Yamato's going out. The mass is going to try and set up camp. I'm going to wait for my torp reload to come back normally. We're going to get some torps downrange. Okay, never mind. We're going to loop now and go cap. Doo-doo-doo. They're terrified of the submarine. It's one fucking submarine. He cannot kill you all. If there's 7 of you, you steam up on top of him and you murder him. He's not that hard to kill. Hilarious thing is I might actually be able to beat the Cossack in a gunfight now. But we've got to go get some board control. We're tight on ships. So it's time to move up.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Everyone at the top of the map is dead because they just don't really understand what they're doing.
It slapped you back to Bangkok.
Let's see what this Cossack chooses to do. They finally killed the submarine. Well, the Alaska is going to be able to radar me, but it's going to come entirely too late. It's not going to do him any good. That Yoshino plane is close, which tells me the Yoshino is close. I can't do anything against the Alaska boys. Ooh, murder the Cossack. Murder the Cossack. That's your target. I'll even help. Let's go.
Good gas mileage.
These things can't even damage a cruiser, can they? Nope. Feels bad. Okay, the North Carolina is still up there. Okay. That means it's time to get the hell out of here. Come on, guns. Well, I hit him, but I didn't kill him. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to boost the torps back into the tubes, and I'm going to see what this North Carolina does. I'm going to try to end around these guys and go back to sea. Armonti up there is just driving in circles behind an island. Okay, that's fine. I clipped him with 1. The U-190 doesn't frighten me. If that guy's dumb enough to get up on top of me, I'll just murder him.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
This weather just hoses this ship. The worst class to play in a damn cyclone is a destroyer. It's the worst thing ever. Speed boost, let's go.
Can't leave my ride behind.
You boys all piled into mid. Let's see how you did.
You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like. Damn, I'm good. Much better.
I shouldn't be this close. I should be backing off and coming up the 8 line. Just in case the Alaska's looped around to kind of try and murder me. Oh, for God's sake. This weather is the dumbest thing ever. The Borg have revolted! It could be. That could happen. I wish this stupid weather would end. It's the worst. There's the Baiji. Okay, so we're going to have no problem capping C and then going around and being total jerks. But this Montana has been largely out of the game for like 8 minutes. He played the 10 line behind an island, and then in the weather, no one can do anything, and so he's just dying, endlessly dying. All right, North Carolina's probably camped out down here, so let's work on this.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Yep, there he is. Firing away. Alaska's looping back to come murder me. What is this Montana doing? Why is... Oh my God, he's driving up the 9 line. The Montana is a bot. The Montana is 100% a bot. Like... You've been driving in circles. The team... Every target is south of you. I will have this capped before you get sniffed. You sniff this cap circle. Why are you... What are you doing? Oh, God bless America.
Crowbar would come in handy right about now.
Our Tier 10 battleship is the worst player on the team. Like, it's not even close. So this is one of those matches where we absolutely got screwed by the weather. Like, this game was possibly... Like, the Montana can't do anything. Granted, he's not exactly playing smart, okay? But he can't do anything because no one can spot anything. All right, Montana. The weather's clearing. It's time to be useful again. Or start being useful. That's terrible, Night Owl. Get out. You're fired. I need a drink. He's not even firing his guns. He's literally not even firing his guns. The Montana is chilling in the back, ignoring the whole team while we die. That seems okay.
Can't leave my ride behind.
I just can't even right now. Oh, he finally fired his guns! Look at that! Look at that! This is the last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's after 10 and I can't handle this anymore.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm bored.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Much better. disembowelment.
I enjoy playing Asashio, but she requires your team to be present. And this is terrible. This is like, God, this is awful. Our Montana's still behind an island. He's still behind an island where he's 100% worthless. Oh, hey, he hit the Chapayev. Guys, the game's over. It doesn't matter. You won already. My team suicided. You're fine. It's all over. It literally doesn't matter. Like, holy crap. I'm so done with this garbage. I had a good night, but that games like that will keep me from logging in for a week. Like, I will, like, after a game like that, I want to uninstall. I don't want to see these people again. When you're a top-tier battleship, spending your game on the 10 line, like, I'm terrified to go look at this. I'm going to go look anyway. I'm still terrified to do it. Game time. 19 minutes. 19 minutes, still nearly full health. Get me the hell off. I'm so done for the night. Oh my God. There's no point, Mauser. There's nothing they can do about it. The guy's not doing anything intentionally. He's just a bad player. Right? Yeah, we're done. We're totally done. I'm so done with this. All right, guys, listen. I'm out. Nothing going on this weekend in terms of streaming. Should be back to Civ on Monday. Even if we don't do Civ, we'll do something on Monday. It's going to depend a little bit on what Kit and Vices have got going on. I'm pretty sure Zath and I will have no problem, but they've got a lot going on in their lives, so we'll see what's going on. If you live stateside and you haven't voted yet, tomorrow's probably your last day for early voting, so get out there and get that done, okay? Don't wait until the last minute. The earlier, the better, okay? I don't care who the hell you vote for. It's not none of my damn business. Just go do it, all right? Awesome. Enough. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who is streaming the boats tonight? Who is streaming the boats tonight? I think I raided Kev last week. I don't know you. Let's see. Bisty? Oh, I get to raid Bisty? We're totally doing this. Why is Bisty... It's like 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning in Belgrade. What is she doing? All right, whatever. I'm still raiding her. Raid Bisty Kale. Did I get that right? There we go. Awesome. Guys, raid is up. Go say Bisty hi. Go give her a hashtag clever girl for me. Tell her hello. Wish her a good happy Halloween, and I will see you guys on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy the fall weather. Hopefully that's where you are. Otherwise, catch y'all later. Peace.